down, and they actually led the game for a good portion of that, and it wasn't until later on that MSU Northern came back. Fouls is what really got him into trouble. Talking to Coach Nathan McGibbon ahead of this contest, he simply said, we've got to keep our hands to ourselves, quit committing fouls and turnovers, and we'll be all right. I expect that they're going to be ready tonight. They did stay here, obviously, last night. They didn't have to travel, which made it a little bit easier for them, and it should be a good contest up and down the floor.
Going through this recruit list that they have here, and as we talked about how young this team is, they're going to have Brittany White as a sophomore. Emily Maldonado will be an All-American when she's said and done. She's going to be a sophomore here. Ellie Teskey is going to be a sophomore. Just right down the list, it's all sophomores here as we get ready to get it started for tonight. A couple of notations is we kind of mentioned Reed Hazard just a little bit. Even though she was one of the top recruits here for Coach Bill, she will not be playing tonight. Unfortunately, she got a bug. She's sick this evening. She's sick. You know, you've got one that's redshirting, Rhea Bewley, who she's from Cascade. They're going to be exciting to watch her play in the future. And, of course, those Cascade roots go deep down there. Erin Malcolm should be sitting on the bench, the Salem, Oregon junior, and I'll tell you, she's been playing for a couple years and has been getting some good experience, but we won't be able to watch her tonight. Tristan Murphy is a senior, of course, as we had talked about her, and she may or may not be playing here as we get ready for the season, simply due to the fact she has had some foot issues. Her feet go numb. She's got some tingling issues with that, and she's working through that. Coach Bill's going to kind of use her sparingly. Played a little bit in Italy once or twice for the most part. She just kind of sat out and was a cheerleader. She's a good one, though. She is one that really helped this team make it to the national tournament last year down in Billings. Well, when she comes in relief of Parker, she gives you those minutes that you really absolutely need when Parker either gets a little foul trouble, gets tired and needs a breather. Tristan comes in and you don't lose a step. She's still got the height, she's still got the physical ability underneath the basket, and she's got a fairly soft touch from about 10 feet and out, so she can do both damage on the offensive, defensive board as well as on shooting the ball. We're going to get a coach's update here in just a little bit. Coach Bill will join us in just a moment, and we're looking forward to that. We'll also have a chance to talk to, prior to the game, Reed Hazard will come and visit with us as well and get ready. And it's nice. We got to point out the fact that Coach Crystal, not only does she coach here and help out and keeps everybody organized here for the University of Providence women, but she also does some coaching in the fall, summertime, and she had a chance to coach the Conrad Cowgirls. I see they got a team over there, and they're going to back the coach here this evening. Well, that's one of the things the Argos have really been doing, reaching out to the communities and inviting those kids in, and that's nice that she's out there mentoring those programs. I talked about J.R. Camel last night, giving back to his squad over at the Salish Kootenai. Crystal doing the same thing, and so it's nice to see those young kids here and coming here to enjoy some basketball. And yeah, there you got Coach Bill's attention. He's on his way over here. He's going to talk about this Mount Royal team. The Cougars come in here from Canada, and it'll be fun to visit with him about that because I know that he is excited to get this season underway, and it should be a good time. He's a little nervous about this team, though. He knows that they're good. He wants to play Northern. He knows how he always matches up with Northern and, of course, UP in all of this. As we get a chance to visit with the head coach, and Coach Bill joins us. Coach, obviously it's fine. It's time to get on the floor here. We're not going to play against each other. This is a good team you're going to match up with tonight.
Yeah, they're very good. They play hard the whole time. They're going to play the whole 40 minutes, so we're going to have to come out and take care of the basketball. Really, I'm concerned about our turnovers. We need to take care of it, make sure we rebound and put the ball inside.
We have talked a little bit about the team. Get us an update on how the health everybody is. Obviously, Reed's out with mono. What else is going on?
Yeah, Reed's out with mono. Tristan's kind of questionable. We'll see if we need her. We'll play her tonight. If not, she might not go. Erin Malcolm's not going to go tonight. Caitlin's back's hurt a little bit, but I think she'll be okay. We'll see how that goes when we go out. But I think everybody else is in pretty good shape. Jenna's got a little bit of a dead leg, but she'll be able to shoot it, I think.
How do we match up tonight? Obviously, Hooper had a nice night. Last night, she knocked down 18.
Yeah, you know, their guards are good. We're going to have to take care of the basketball. I like our matchups in the post. We definitely have a size advantage and a post presence that they're not going to expect a little bit, I think.
Talk about your post a little bit. Obviously, we know about Parker, but you also got a nice new girl from Washington.
Yeah, Alicia Otis is going to be a good player for us. I think she's ready to go tonight. She's going to give us some good minutes. Of course, Ellie Teskey is going to start tonight at that spot. I expect big things from her. She had a great time in Italy, and it just continues to get better and better.
And Brittany White's in the starting lineup, too.
Yeah, Brittany White, we're going with her tonight. Her length is going to hopefully give them some problems defensively. She can really defend, and she knows what we're doing offensively with the experience. We want a little bit more experience tonight. But those freshmen are going to come in off the bench, and we'll see how they react.
Coach, talk about your depth of this team because you're young, but you're very deep, aren't you?
Yeah, no question. We can go 12 deep if we need to. So we'll see tonight who gets in and how they respond, and then we'll be able to make some judgments from there.
As always, I know that you like to keep the tempo going up and down the court. Is seeing some full court press tonight?
Yeah, you'll see a little bit of pressure from us probably. They're going to press us for sure, so the tempo will be up. I don't know that we'll need to press to get the tempo we want, so we may or may not. We're just going to wait and see what happens.
Good luck tonight. Let's have fun.
Thank you.
We'll have a chance to catch up to the coach after the game, of course, and visit with him and see how things pan out here. As always interesting to hear his side of the story. And like he said, and I think we hit it, Randy, is the fact that Elliott had such a good tournament, I guess you could say, or traveling abroad down there. It just carries right over into what's going on here. And so she gets the starting lineup tonight, or in the starting lineup. And I love it, the fact, because she continues to put her time in there. Very steady. She can handle the ball, obviously, and stuff. Her and Parker inside out might be a good matchup.
Well, what you really got to appreciate about Ellie is when she wasn't getting playing time early in the season last year, and you talked to her about it, she says, hey, I know what my role is. It's in practice, it's support, it's encouragement. Her time came, and I'm excited for it and looking forward to seeing how she comes in tonight.
I do hope Tristan gets a chance to play, because I love the fact that as a senior, there's no time at all you ever want to set out. You want to get every minute that you can, and especially when you're a tremendous athlete like she is and really adds to the team. Parker Ezra, you can talk about all night long. She was telling me at breakfast today, and we took the team out to breakfast, and it was fun to talk to her about, she is so excited. She says, I am ready to play. Grandma and Grandpa are back there. They're listening. They're ready to rock and roll. Mom and Dad, of course, will check in with us as we roll through the night. But she's just a good one. I mean, she just really brings a lot of emotion and great leadership to the court.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Not only is she just a physical presence on the floor, everybody knows where she is, but she is that cheerleader behind the scenes, encouraging her teammates, and she's just a nice girl. She's fun to visit with.
Last night you watched the men. We'll have the men coming up here tonight. They'll be tested with Lethbridge. Lethbridge, one of the top teams out of that Canadian division up there, and they were pretty decent. I mean, they racked up 100 and some points last night. They got a couple of guards that are pretty tough, aren't they?
We got a couple of guys from Las Vegas that are very exciting to watch, and then you mix that with the athleticism of the team in general. Steve Keller doing a nice job. Of course, we're just one game into the season, but he's got things under control. The kids played hard. They played focus, and other than maybe about a 3-minute stretch, there really was no letdowns last night. They continued to play hard all the way to the final buzzer.
That will come up after this one, of course, as we get ready to tip it off here with the University of Providence women's basketball program. We are excited to get it underway, of course, as we'll have a chance to follow it. We will keep you up to date. We will switch radio stations from time to time tonight, KQDI, because the Bobcats are playing on KINX, and we do have commitments to them, a contract that we signed with them, and so we will have the University of Providence on. You can always watch it online. The home stream, of course, is at UP Argos. Click on the live stream, and you'll get it there, as well as we've got it coming up for you. We will have the Canadian National Anthem, and, of course, we will honor America coming up here in just a little bit. Our starting lineups are coming up, and we are looking forward to it. Join us. We're back in 3 minutes as we hear a word from our sponsors and get ready to bring you basketball tonight. I'm Jim Sargent along with Randy Bogdan, Brian Howard back at Radio Central getting ready to take care of you. It's basketball coming up in 3 minutes right here on KQDI 1450 AM.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime.
with Lethbridge being in the same boat against the men's squad, but yeah, these girls are going to come out here. They're going to be ready, and they're going to start it off this way. Marty Gardner, she is a third-year player from Calgary, Alberta. She is 5'7". Michelle Tiffany, 5'4". She is a fourth-year player, also coming out of Calgary, wearing number 10 in the program. They're also going to start number 12, Sydney Tabin. She is from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. That's a lot of
that's a lot of S's.
Absolutely, 6'1", and she is a second-year player. She'll also have another 6'1" teammate out there, Charity Marlette. She is from Calgary, Alberta, fourth-year player, and Madison Hooper, coming out of Perth, Australia, 5'10", and first-year player. It's a fairly experienced squad with a couple four-year players starting out.
Very good. Tabin had 9 last night, 18 for Hooper, and then the other one was that Charity Marlette. She had 10 last night, so those are the top 3, and they had quite a few that kind of spread it out. They were up into the 6s to 8s there and stuff. It'll be fun to see how they handle the pressure, the up-tempo contest that the University of Providence is going to come at you as we get ready to tip it off. It is time to introduce you to the 2018 University of Providence women's basketball team. The starters for the preseasons are going to go this way. A gal that played very well in Italy, played very well last year, and got good minutes, is going to get it started here for this one. They will start it with Emily Maldonado. She is a guard. She is a great ball handler. She comes in from Sunnyside, Washington, a sophomore at 5'5". And then they will come right back with the off-shooting guard in Jenna Radich. Jenna comes in there as a junior, one of the leaders on this team. Olympia, Washington, with a pipeline to the Pacific Northwest. Jenna is a 5'7" junior. They will come right back with Ellie Teskey, wearing number 10 tonight. Ellie Teskey is a sophomore from Washington. She stands at an even 6 foot. And how about Parker Esray? She comes in here. She is already picked to be the season top player of the year, and she will be one that is definitely to keep an eye on. She will come out here. Parker comes in as a sophomore at 6'1" from Washington, and then Brittany White will wrap it up here, a sophomore at 5'11". She too is from Washington. That pipeline from the Northwest has been very good to Coach Bill. You take a look at that and you start questioning then how many Montana kids does he have on there? Quite a few. As a matter of fact, you will see them play tonight as well. We've got Caitlin Anderson from Lewistown. Of course, you talked about Bewley coming in from Cascade. Will not play tonight. Molly Schmitz is on the sideline. We expect her to play quite a bit for this evening. And you can go right on through it over into the belt connection. A sophomore, Kirsten Pemberton, says she has been playing a lot and practice. She looks forward to getting things rocking and rolling here too. She's another one that has a lot of history playing in front of big crowds and big games, doesn't she?
Yeah, Pemberton's been into some mini state championships, and I think you mentioned Marka Heron, but if not Marka Heron from Havre, she'll be on the floor early tonight and often.
She is coming from the State A champions there. As we get it started, we'll have the Cougars going to our right-hand side as we look at it. They will travel down on the baseline as they get it into Hooper on that left wing, goes down in the block, and she shuffled her feet with it. And right away, you knew that Mount Royal was going to match up with this team. Ball handling experience with Emily Maldonado is second to none, and they'll just clear it out and let her bring it to the 10-second line.
Soft full court pressure, no problem for Emily.
They go back to that full court line where she comes to the right of the wing there. Jukes to the left, comes on the right-hand side. Passed it to Jenna. Jenna's only about 5'10". She should have been 6'3".
Well, and that's just that pregame jitters. They want to get things underway. They got a little excited, saw her open.
Well, here come the Cougars. We're scoreless here. Quarter action on the women's side as we go 9:35 in the first quarter. Hesitation dribble goes in, and a wide open layup is missed there. Taking it down on the far side is Sabin, and she loses it to Elmi Maldonado, who attacks the basket to the left. Comes to the free throw line, passes to Teskey, loses it on the baseline. It stepped out of bounds. They'll go the other way. They're nervous to start early here in this one.
The exciting part about that was the no-look pass from Emily, doing a nice job splitting the defenders. Ellie wasn't quite ready, fumbled it off out of bounds.
Ellie will learn that you'd better have your hands ready when Maldonado has the basketball because she'll drill you with it. She is good. As they come back on the other side, Cougars with the basketball. 20-footers up and good. Nice shot out there from Hooper. She's got her first 3 of the night, and that's where we're at, 3-0.
Just a first-year player out of Australia.
Our benefits game of the week brings you the University of Providence women's basketball, where they're down in this one. Cougars up 3-0, 8:56 to go first quarter action. Maldonado dribbles, takes left wing over to Esray. Parker gets the ball, does what she does. She puts it up for 2.
Parker did such a nice job moving without the ball. Went right to the front of the rim where Emily got it to her left-hand layup. It's a 3-2 Cougars lead.
Here come the Cougars back the other way as they dribble left wing. Now they'll go inside to Parker. She stands, takes the hit there, loses it. Nobody rebounds, so they'll come back, kick it out way left side. Another three-pointer on the outside. This time it's going to be Tiffany for 3.
Back-to-back trays for the Cougars. Got to keep an eye on that outside defense.
Almost in the same location, too, on that left wing, just above the tree on the Rocky Mountain front over there. Here comes Maldonado dribbling, double team. Now somebody's got to be open. It's Jenna Raddick, gets there. Nice pass, nice shot up for 2.
Yeah, Jenna, you got to appreciate the fact that she found an opening there, made herself big, so she was easily seen from Emily.
Arch Seed is your professional seedsman who know farming.
They come back the
We'd
other
like
way,
to wish you and your family.
as they'll take it down. Cougars have it. They'll go on the left wing, loses it there. Brittany White's got the rebound. She'll take off with it. White comes to the half court, dribbles quickly to that left wing, stops, looks inside. Parker Esrae's passed it up, gets it into her, pounds her way, spins to the basket, got blocked out of her hands. As getting a hand on the ball was Marlette, and they'll come back the other way. Cougars are leading by 2. They'll run the court. Down inside, top of the key. Dribble drive on the baseline. They'll come on the free throw line. This shot up, no good. Missed it. Battle for the rebound. Emily's going to sneak away with it. She'll take off with it for the Argos. Argos bring it to the 10-second line as they come up here on the left-hand side. 6-4 is the score. Cougars in front, 7:27 to go, first quarter action. Maldonado's got it on the left wing. They'll set 2 to the right. Now they'll sprint 3 over there as they work to get to Jenna. Jenna with a left-handed dribble. She's double teamed, comes off that, goes to the free throw line, takes it to the hoop, up and good. She's got it for 2 more.
Well, I'm not sure how Jenna found that seam, but she did. Went around a much bigger post player down there, wrap around layup with the left hand. Cabin was there for her. She was able to get the basket to go.
Tied for the first time tonight, 6-6, 7 minutes to go. Here's Hooper from three-point range. She's got it from outside.
Wow, that was an off-balance shot with maybe a little contact there. She still went up strong with it. She got back-to-back trays for herself.
9-6, that's the score. Cougars in front, 6:49 to go, first quarter. Esrae inside, spin move, hooks the girl, spins around, misses it. They tie it up, jump ball. We'll get it to the University of Providence, and our first substitution's coming in tonight. As the Cougars will substitute 3 here at the 6:44 mark.
Sarah Rinsky, Kansas Long coming in, and Marn Blanco Belver on the floor. All 3 of them in for Coach McGibbon.
Argos now will bring it on the inbounds. They trail by 3. White gets it down inside to Teskey, who keeps it alive from the left corner and saves it to Maldonado. Maldonado on the left wing has it tipped off of her knee, and they said it hit her on the kneecap, so it'll go out of bounds there. Cougars get it back with 6:38 to go, first quarter action.
9-6 is the Cougars' lead here. We are in the first quarter here in the Benefits Game of the Week.
So here they come. It's the Cougars up 9-3 and a push off here. That was a pretty easy call. Hooper just basically pushed Brittany back about 2 or 3 steps so she could get the ball. So a player control foul will be called. They will go the other way. First team foul, by the way, either way here tonight.
He's complaining that doesn't, the NBA, they don't count that one. So
yeah, north of the border, we let them do that. Here comes Maldonado to White. Esrae's posted up inside. They'll pass it over here to Emily, who has to chase it down. Now spin moves there. She's double teamed. It's going to be Jenna open. Jenna takes a dribble drive to the right, gives it back to Emily, looks underneath. Teskey's posted up. She's got the ball, hooks it up, takes a shot, partially blocked there off the left side of the rim. And that's where the Cougars will get it. They'll head down the court up 3. 6:03 to go, first quarter action, 9-6. Here's a long shot from Hooper. She's got it for 3.
That is her 3rd, and I'll tell you, she keeps getting further away from that arc. She is a deadly shooter.
Reminds me of Jake Wetzel on the guys' side for the University of Providence men, just grab and shoot, and that's what she did right there. Got rid of it in a hurry as Jenna comes back the other way. Jenna's yet to fire from behind the arc as he takes a dribble drive, comes up the right-hand side.
Arch is your professional seedsman who know farming.
White, thinks about it to Emily. Emily jukes left, comes right, takes a shot up off the glass, up and in, hoop the horn, good!
Yeah, that was a quick first step there. Emily took and got her defender rocked back on her heels. Great drive to the basket. She worked the left-hand side with the right, got the basket, and she'll go for another free throw.
And a couple of substitutions. Molly will come in for the first time. Molly Smith still in. Interesting to see her play in competition in basketball for the first time for a couple of years now. As she will come in, obviously favoring a right knee. Didn't play as her senior year over at Great Falls. And now she'll in to get things rolling for her college career as she's the first one off the bench as the free throw is good.
Yeah, absolutely, it is good. And I'll tell you, Hooper's the one who picked up the foul. That's the 2nd foul on Hooper, their star player. Something that coach will have to keep an eye on.
Cougars are up 12-9, 5:28 to go, first quarter action. Game number 1 of a doubleheader tonight. Here's a take to the glass. That shot no good. Teskey's got the rebound. Shot off the mark underneath as it was Tiffany missing it there. They'll come back the other way as inside to Parker. Powers her way to the glass. She's fouled. She's going to the free throw line.
Strong move by Parker, doing exactly what you have to do. Give just a little bit of a head fake, go strong to the rim. So that'll be foul number 1 on Charity Marlette. It'll be the 3rd team foul on Royal.
And they're going to call timeout. We'll take a break with them with 5:15 to go here, first quarter action. Our Benefits Game of the Week sees the Cougars up 12-9. We'll return in 1 minute right here on KQDI 1450 AM.
How much hotter and juicier is McDonald's new 100% fresh beef quarter pounder? Listen. Watch. 100% fresh beef cooked right when you order. The new, hotter, juicier quarter pounder burgers. So good, they'll leave you speechless.
What is that?
A frozen cold brew frappe.
So it's colder than cold brew?
Colder than a drafty igloo.
Colder than my stepson's handshake.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those.
New McCafe cold brew frozen drinks. They're colder than cold brew.
You've just opened your brand new business. How are you planning to get noticed? Double G Engraving can help. Order a custom designed banner announcing your grand opening. Get eye-catching business cards. Help your new customers remember your business with a koozie, a mug, or even a golf ball with your logo on it. Double G Engraving can do it all. Stop in at 612 2nd Street South to check out all the promotional items Double G Engraving has to offer.
My name is Brittany White. I'm a guard for the University of Providence. You're listening to Argo Basketball on Star Radio.
Thank you, Brittany. We do appreciate it. Brittany will go to the sideline. Kirsten Pipperton will check in for the first time. Molly is in, Molly Schmidt, and it's going to be Parker Esri at the free throw line. Ellie Teskey in there, and Emily Maldonado is the top 5 here right now on the court for our University of Providence basketball team. The women are trying to climb back into it. We were tied at 6. We're now down by 2, and Parker Esri is going to try to make it a 1-point contest at the free throw line. She does. The sophomore knocks down 2. As she is perfect on the season from the charity stripe. It's a 12-11 score, 5:10 to go, first quarter action. Here's a little give and go. Nice job inside, up and in is going to be Rinsky. Will knock it down for the Cougars. That was a pretty well-performed play right there.
Well, it was, and a breakdown on the defense. The defenders forgot to switch on that. She had a wide-open right-hand layup.
Here comes Maldonado coming back the other way. Pulls up from 15, got fouled. No call. They'll go the other way. They run with it. Going down the floor is going to be the Cougars. They'll go to Stanley. Inside, stopped, stolen out of there as Schmitz gets the steal. Molly will head back down the court as they hands it off to Emily. Maldonado across that 10-second line right in front of us. Comes to the service line as he continues with that left-handed dribble. Looks to go one-on-one against the defender. On the back door, they couldn't get it to Molly, so now they look to get it to Kirsten, who does pick it up. She'll drive inside, drives, wraps it around to Esri, takes it, loses it, powers her way to the glass, up and in for 2.
Yeah, Parker was a little bit of trouble there when she put the ball on the ground, went straight up in the air. She's got 6 in the game already with those 2 free throws she hit a moment ago. And we are going to have a foul that's going to go on the Argos.
This will be a blocking foul down inside the paint. They'll call that against Schmidt. Molly will pick up her first. And for the first time this season, Randy, we're going to see Oates come in here.
Yeah, Alicia will be on the floor, 6'5". Excited to see how she handles the post.
She will go out and play the defensive end. And push-off is going to be called here on trying to get away from the defender.
If that's on Madison, and we'll wait and see what number goes up on the board. No, it's going to be on Marlette. So it'll be 2 on Marlette, 2 on Madison Hooper. So Coach McKibben, once again, asking for an explanation.
Yeah, and basically what's happening is the defender's playing very tight in there and trying to get away. They stick that arm out and extend it. And if you do that, that causes the offense, or that case, obviously the one that's trying to get open, an advantage. And so that's what they look for. As Emily Maldonado comes the other way, her baby layup is no good. It's Esri chasing it down in the corner, saves it, and it'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, good hustle by Parker there. And, well, she's actually going to tip that off of one of the Mount Royal players, so we'll keep it right here with the Argos.
So they will get it with 4:04 to go, first quarter action. They're down by 1. Cougars lead at 14-13. 21 seconds to go on the shot clock, as it's going to be the University of Providence women's Emily Maldonado to bring it in. Over to Molly. Around the perimeter they go. Here's Kirsten Pipperton for 3. Got it from outside.
That is a shot that she has hit many, many, many times throughout her high school career. Nice to see her open up early in this one.
Knocks it down for the trifecta. Argos get the lead by 2 now at the 3:50 mark of our first quarter. Molly gets a hand on it. Smith will tip it out of bounds. One thing that I see, Randy, is women, Argos women, they're really extending that defense. It's almost looks like a matchup zone, but they're really pushing it out there a long ways, aren't they?
They're definitely extending it. They saw something last night that they didn't like, so they're trying to do what they can. As Kennedy Cartwright, Pasco Washington freshman, comes on the floor for the first time, and that'll give a breather to Parker Esri.
Parker will go to the sidelines, redo her hair over there. as Molly and Oates is in there. As you mentioned, it's Maldonado and Kirsten Pemberton. They are playing a 2-3 zone. Pemberton touched it for a moment, lose it. Now they'll go to the wing as they swing it around top of the key. Cougars have it down by 2. Left wing shot is up hard off the backside of the irons, no good. As Tabin couldn't get it to go, and it's going to be Kirsten coming away to Maldonado. Left wing. That's a nice thing that Kirsten brings to it too, is she can handle the ball. As they go inside to Oaks, she'll take it, goes up, tries to get it off the backboard, touches it, missed it, and then they'll go the other way. Boy, is she ever powerful, that ball there.
Well, and I'm not so sure she didn't get hit in the chin about 3 times there. She was waiting for the whistle, but she continued to fight with it, and she's still kind of touching her chin.
Yeah, she's looking at it there as she's running up and down the court. And that's one of the things Coach is talking about, really working to get her in a shape here. And she is really going to get some good playing time throughout the season. Her, Parker, Ellie Teskey, all inside the post. Very good combination. Tristan Murphy, when she gets a chance to play, also will be very strong inside the paint. Maldonado comes in the offense. 3:02 to go, first quarter action. Emily kicks it off right-hand side as they fake there. Now there's a nice take to the glass, up off the glass, no good. Missed it as they fight for the rebound. Still battling inside is Cartwright. Kicks it back out. Pemberton for the trifecta. Air zone and out of bounds. No, saved there by Schmidt, who has to get it to Maldonado with 19 to shoot. Maldonado drives, takes a step, nice pass inside to Oaks, but she wasn't ready for it.
Molly's doing all those hustle things, not getting any points or major rebounds, but she's had a couple steals, a little block, and a save there, so you've got to appreciate her effort on the floor. As you said, she's going to be a little rusty. She hasn't played in a couple years. She did play on that state championship Bison softball team last year, but basketball, been a while since she's been on the court.
Yeah, and they will work her into shape as well. I tell you, as that knee gets stronger and stronger, it's her right knee that she's been battling with. As the Cougars come with the basketball, they've got it left side. Mount Royal now down by a deuce. 2:24 to go, first quarter action. Dribble drive on the right-hand side as Stanley decides to kick it back out left wing. As they're down to 7 to go on the shot clock. Juke to the right, come back to the left. They'll go to the free throw line as they drive inside. Shot is up off the glass as Tabin will get 2 points. She gets advantage of a travel that wasn't called, and we're tied again.
That's our first basket of the game. 16 all, 2:04 to go in this first quarter on the Benefits Game of the Week.
Tom and Robin, good to hear from you, our friends, as they're out and about listening here as Emily goes inside, stops there. On to give and go, Cartwright comes to the free throw line. Dribbles, spin moves, puts up the left-handed shot. Can she get it? No, she got fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Couldn't get the shot to go, but she gets 2. Her first opportunity to go to the charity stripe here in our 2018 season, as they'll come back with the starting 3 here in just a moment after this first shot from Cartwright.
Good control of her body. She spun in the lane there, maintained control of the ball, went up strong with it. First free throw is up. It is good. That'll break the tie. As you said, Parker will be back in, as well as Brittany and Jenna. Emily will get a breather, as well as Alicia and Molly. So that'll leave Brittany, Parker, Cartwright, Kirsten, and Jenna on the floor.
That's the 5 that are out there right now as Otis goes to the sidelines, and we'll get a breather here at the 150 mark. Second free throw is missed. The Argos have a 1-point lead now as the Cougars come back on the offense. They'll take the 3 in the corner. Ozone ball no good as Radic has it. Jenna takes off with it. Jenna behind the back dribble there in the backcourt. Now brings it to that 10-second line as she'll take over for Emily here. Hesitation move up off the glass. Missed it. Rebound inside. Parker battles for it. Gets to the ground. She's got it there. Looks to get rid of it. Passes it out to Kirsten. Kirsten's got it. Good hustle, Parker Esray. Now they go back inside of her. Lots of contact. They're going to call the foul before she puts it in. Boy, that girl is determined. She is tough.
And that is foul number 3 on Hooper. Madison Hooper trying to play defense against Parker, and she lost on that one.
She's the one that had 18 last night, and she has just picked up her 3rd personal foul with 1:21 to go, first quarter action. Esray at the free throw line. Shot good. She's perfect there tonight. She's got 3 for 3.
Jenna's dad, Jeff, listening in out at Olympia. Thanks for joining the crew here, Jeff.
Had the chance to play golf with him in Italy. Now, you want to talk about a golf course that's interesting. They're straight up hills.
I would imagine.
Yeah. So it was fun. Parker's second shot is up. It is. Rattles her out. It's good. Grandpa and Grandma are listening out there, so there you go. Your granddaughter knocked down 2 of them, gives the Argos a 3-point lead with 1:15 to go, first quarter action. 19-16 on KQDI, 14:50 a.m. Here come the Cougars back on the offense with the hesitation dribble on the right side. They go to Tabin, and she traveled with it. She's done it a couple times. She's got what they call happy feet. She likes to take off before she puts the ball to the floor.
She sees what she thinks is a seam, and that defense jumps in and stops her.
They are going to call timeout here with 1:06 to go. It is a media timeout. Argos up 3 at the 1:06 mark of our first quarter. We're back in 60 seconds right here on KQDI, 14:50 a.m.
Hi, this is Greg from Access Fitness. Are you worth 99 cents? We think you are.
99 cents a day at Access Fitness is worth free towel service, free state-of-the-art classes, and free child care. Extras only available at Access Fitness. 99 cents a day to keep your body and mind fit. Access Fitness. Check out our website, check out our Facebook. Access Fitness. Real people, real results.
At Access Fitness, towels, classes, and child care all included free. And only 99 cents a day at Access Fitness.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
No. Mom, we're gonna be late. I need a battery.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
I can help you.
Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
Battery Warehouse off of 8th Avenue North and 12th Street.
Hi, I'm Kirsten Pemberton, and I'm a guard for the Lady Argos. You're listening to Star Radio.
She was in. She just got subbed down for. As she'll take a break here with 1:01 to go. Emily Maldonado back in to handle the basketball now against the man-to-man defense. Emily will drive inside, stops there, looks to get rid of it over to Cartwright, who just checked back in. She comes out left wing, bumped out there. They'll let play go through over to Jenna. Jenna left-handed dribble inside the paint, boots it out of bounds. She kicked a 30-yard field goal right there.
And then looked at the official like, that's out on me?
Yeah, that was me. Love to hear from you. We're getting a lot of text messages. Shoot us a text. Let us know where you're at. We'll give that number in just a moment. Right now, it's basketball. 40 seconds to go in first quarter action. As there's a steal, Brittany's got it for a moment, then lost it. Going back to the Cougars as they'll go in, pass it inside to Tabbitt, who kicks it out top of the key. And they'll reset it with 13 seconds to go here, left wing. Cougars have it, 27 on the shot clock. Stolen Cartwright. Cartwright's got a fresh 24 to get it the other end of the court and get a shot here to extend on the three-point lead. Here's Brittany inside to Parker. Takes it up on the left-hand side for two.
Oh, Parker did such a great thing there. Got her defender off of her feet, waited for her to come down, and then just went up with a strong left hand. She's got 3 field goals for 6 plus 4 free throws on top for 10.
4 seconds to go. 3 now as they come the other way. Cougars down 21-16. They'll drive in, force a shot high off the backboard. No good. They will go to the sideline. 1 quarter in the book for the 2018 season. For the University of Providence women, they see them up 21-16. We're back in 1 minute right here with more basketball on KQDI 1450 AM.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8? Now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drinks and appetizer specials. You are sure to find something that hits the spot with 12 beers on tap. Domestic drafts and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4. And as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside the Best Western Plus Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
Food, fun, and friends at the Heritage Inn. Take it to the max.
Autumn. The air is crisp, the leaves are changing, and Old Man Winter is just around the corner. There's still time to protect your home and ranch from wind and snow with a new roof from Bridger Steel. Our metal panels are made tough in the USA to stand up to winter's worst. Protect your home and family with Bridger Steel. Visit your local Great Falls showroom or go online at bridgersteel.com and create lasting beauty with Bridger Steel.
I'm a post at University of Providence. My name is Tristan Murphy. You're listening to women's basketball on Star Radio.
Tristan Murphy may get a little bit of time tonight. We'll have to wait and see. Quarter number 1 is in the books. 21-16. Argos are up. Coach Bill's got to be happy with the effort out there, knocking off a little bit of the rust.
Mom, you got to be happy with Brittany White. She's out there. She's listening and checking in, and I think you're exactly right. They were nervous to get it started with Randy, but they're kind of settling in right now. And the cool thing that I think Coach Bill's going to talk about as we get a chance to visit with him at the end of the game, a lot of kids are getting a lot of playing time tonight.
Right now it's Rinsky with the ball on the right-hand side. They'll rotate through the top of the key as this time Belver will kick it back to Rinsky. Belver wants to drive left-hand side against Randage. That one's going to be tipped away as Maldonado will come out with a loose ball. Emily works the right-hand side, has a defender crashing down on her, takes it all the way to the rack with the left hand. It rolls around, no good. Parker has it for a moment, loses it to Teskey. She'll kick it back to White. Brittany, left-hand dribble, wants to cross over, looking for the screen. Steady picks up, goes to the top of the key as Teskey rotates the floor. Jenna Randitz is going to bring it back to the right-hand side, sees the seam, covers through 2 defenders into the hands of Esri with the rebound and the putback. Count it. It's good.
She is so strong. I tell you what, as Jenna went in there with the shot, had a player on her arm, and then Parker just cleans it up and just takes it up against two defender, up and in for two.
Tiffany back to Rinsky for the Cougars as it's a 23-16 Argo lead. 9:09 to go here on the Benefits Game of the Week, quarter number 2 here on a beautiful Saturday night on 1450 KQDI. They're going to drive in. Errant pass, that one's going to sail out of bounds. She thought she had her teammate Marlette down there, not able to get it to her.
Yeah, and that's just one of those situations where Long should have took the shot. She was on that left-hand side, actually had an open layup if she had taken it, but tried to get a little bit better percentage shot. Well, I don't know if you can get better than a layup in that situation.
Cougars decide not to press as they'll allow Maldonado to bring the ball down center court. She clears the timeline. She works the right-hand side. Looking for the crossover dribble. Instead, she drives in, spins to the lane, kicks back to the left as Ranich. She stops, she pops. That one comes up short. Rebound down. We're going to head the other way with the Cougars.
First 3 attempt for Jenna here tonight. Missed that one off the back of the irons.
Stanley will send it over the right-hand side to Tiffany. We're going to have a whistle and a foul on the reach-in. And as Jeff checked in, we're going to talk about his daughter again, as I think Jenna will pick up that foul. That will be foul number 1 on the junior from Olympia, Washington.
Her first, and if you'd like to say hi, we've got a number of you doing it, 406-450-1147, 406-450-1147.
New shot clock for the Cougars. They'll thread the needle on the baseline as they'll bring it back top of the key in the hands of Rinsky as she'll stop and pop from 25. Way out there. That one comes up long, rebounds on the floor as Jenna goes down on 2 knees to pick it up in the hands of Maldonado. Emily sees the seam, brings it all the way down the court. She'll reset the offense as she wants to rotate out the right-hand side. Looking for the screen as Schmidt's back on the floor. Molly will give her said screen. Back to the top of the key with Maldonado. Goes to the right-hand side. Randage. She'll pull the trigger on 3. That one rattles around no good. Parker goes up strong with the up and under. Count it. 2 more for Esri.
Future All-American sophomore right there. Parker Esri leading away here. 25-16 Argos.
Deep 3-point shot for the Cougs. No good. Schmidt's right there with the box out and the rebound. Doing all the dirty work tonight. The Great Falls High graduate. Appreciate her efforts on the floor. Maldonado with the ball top of the key. Little crossover. Looks for the screen. Steps back for 3. Back iron, no good. Parker right there with Ellie. And who's going to get the foul? It's going to be Ellie. Yeah, it's going to be Teskey with the personal as her and Parker kind of crashed in each other.
Cascade Farmers
one of the Cougars.
And you get into that situation where you just have where Ellie and Parker were going strong after the ball. Ellie got kind of caught in a no-win situation as she just got pinched in. I almost kind of think that Parker pushed the defender back to Ellie, and that's how they got the ball.
Quite possibly, as that's the case, is bringing the ball down is going to be Tiffany for the Cougs. They trail by 9, 25-16 right now. We are in quarter number 2. 7:32 to go. Nice steal by Schmitz. That's her 3rd of the game already as Maldonado's going to work the ball on the right-hand side. She'll bring it across center court. Man-to-man defense for the Cougars as Emily setting up the offense. They got to spread out as they're going to bring it around the left-hand side. Top of the key to Parker. A little give and go to Teskey.
Nice.
Ellie gathers herself in for the right-hand layup. They're going to take a break. We're going to do it with them. It'll be a full one. We'll be back at 60 as you're listening to Argo Basketball on 1450 KQDI.
Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance has been providing protection for our policyholders for over 100 years.
Molly, check it in.
We've always been there, offering protection for fire, wind, hail, and liability. As your insurance needs have changed over the years, the coverages that we offer have changed as well. We now have a platinum package that can be added to your policy. Includes service line coverage and equipment breakdown. Call in Great Falls at 453-3923 or check online for an agency near you. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old coach has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken or new sirloin steak or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the 4th quarter.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
Hi, I am Sam Holman, and I am a guard for the Lady Argos, and you're listening to Star Radio.
For 124 years, Kaufman's Menswear Center has been a proud member of the...
As we get back to action here, the Argos have opened up to their biggest lead of the game, 27-16. As we got a lot of folks checking in. We'll catch up with all of you here momentarily. And you're seeing the Cougars getting rattled as the unforced error off the fingertips. That one's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be another turnover into the hands of the Argos. 27-16, quarter number 2. 7:03 to go. Emily Maldonado will bring the ball up as the Argos up by 11. Maldonado across center court, working the left-hand side. Tight man-to-man defense. Matter of fact, a little too tight there as a whistle and a foul. That is going to go against Rinsky. That'll be the first one on Sarah.
So we'll get the Argos to bring it in front of us. Molly Smith, daughter of Jerry, of course, one of the best basketball players that has come out of Great Falls and played for the College of Great Falls back in the day.
Rendich with the ball on the right-hand side to Maldonado. She'll stop and pop from three. Rattles that around, no good. Teskey there for the rebound and the putback. Got pushed off her spot, but Parker, she'll pick up the rebound.
Yeah.
And Parker's going to get hit with the push-off, and you saw that coming.
Yeah, you can see that here. She just really extended the opening there, and Parker just powers her way up there as the S-Rays are listening, and they are there. Grandma and Grandpa, hello from Great Falls, Montana.
And Sunnyside, Washington checking in, the Maldonado family. Of course, they'll be over here, I'm sure, a couple times this year. Looking forward to see them as the Cougars trail by 11 here, quarter number 2, 6:32 to go. Deep three-point shot. That one, well, it misses everything but the out-of-bounds line as it sails out of bounds. No good. Turnover back to the Argos.
Rinsky's a little frustrated because she aired that one out from way out there. And I kind of think you're cutting them short on a 22, 25 feet. They're shooting them from way out there, Randy.
Got a little bit of distance. Downtown Great Falls is Emily with the ball. Good crossover dribble. Lulls her defender to sleep. Right-hand layup on the left-hand side. Emily's got 2 more. Give her 5 in the game. As it'll be the Cougars coming back, trailing by 13 now. Holding the ball will be Rinsky. She'll set up the offense on the right-hand side, rotating it through Stanley. Skip pass across the court into the corner, looking for the open three. They have it. They take it. They miss it. Ball comes down. Ellie tracks it down. And they're going to say last touch by one of the Cougs, so we'll keep it right here with University of Providence. Back and forth, up and down game. Coach Bill has got to be happy after watching last night's game. They were played really close with the Skylights. The Argos are really taking it to them right now.
They are, and they're up 29-16 here in this one. And the break is 16 at the quarter, so it's been about 5 minutes or 4.5 minutes before the Cougars have even scored here. Thing is, I think they're getting frustrated. Those shots are going further and further out. They're just not hitting them right now.
Yeah, they're going to go down to Alicia Otis. She goes up strong with the basket. Taya, just a freshman, she will get that depth, and later that'll be a tough shot to block, as she is a tall girl, as the Cougars working the ball on the right-hand side. Trying to give a little go. Instead, they'll kick it over to the right-hand corner as they're going to drive in with the ball. Back top of the key is Madison back on the floor. Hooper with those 3 fouls. The right-hand layup, hook shot by Charity Marlette. Gets her first basket of the game.
Took it right over the 6'5" Otis, too, and went right at her, and so that's got to build a little confidence for her. Otis will get more and more aggressive. You'll see her swat nose before you know it.
Maldonado straight to the rim, off the backboard. Give Emily 2 more. She's got her second basket in the quarter. Give her 7 in the contest.
She has done that a lot in high school, did a lot last year, and she's picking up right where she left off. She knocks that one down for 2.
Tiffany works it through Garner. They're going to try to go to the high post. The ball will be tipped out as Randage tips that one away. Little 15-foot, 1-foot floater there, no good as the ball comes down in the hands of Schmitz. She'll kick it over to Maldonado. Emily will bring the ball over the right-hand side, center of the floor, split a couple defenders, kicks right. Randage, she stops, she pops, she drops another one in for 3.
1 for 3 behind the arc, and the difference in that shot, Randy, she set her feet, squared up her shoulders, knocked it down, beautiful shot. She's got 3 more.
It's a 16-point difference, 34-18 for the Argos, 4:22 to go here in quarter number 2. Errant pass, Emily Maldonado, well, not the tallest girl on the floor, but the quickest hand. She stole that one away.
Oh, that's a tough call right there.
And the push off on Emily. She'll pick up foul number 1.
Yeah, that was a tough call. She came around the pick there, and the defender kind of popped out there, and it wasn't set yet. And they said that she cleared the way, pushed off, and so they called an offensive foul on Maldonado, her first. That is the 14th foul. Cougars have committed 1 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, as it'll be Gardner bringing the ball down on the right-hand side, switches the side of the floor to the left. He'll kick it back to the right, rotating it through Long. Long wants to go baseline, picks up her dribble, has to skip the ball to the top of the key as they're working into the high post. Madison, she'll take the shot, this time inside the 3-point line. She's got her first basket in a while with 11. Kind of hurt when she got that 3rd foul.
I was going to say, Hooper has to be on the court here for the Cougars.
As 34-20 is the Argo lead. 3:53 to go here, quarter number 2 here on game number 1 of a doubleheader here on a Saturday night, as it's going to be driving in. The Argos throwing it back in the hands of Maldonado. Emily wants to go baseline, does, flips it up with the right hand. Oh, she is feeling it tonight. That's 6 points in the quarter, 9 in the game.
In the pregame, we had a chance to talk to Coach Bill how deep he is, and any one of these players can take over a game at any time. Maldonado's doing it right now.
Tiffany will get the ball down in low post to Hooper. She's going to go up strong over the top of Otis. She'll pick that one in as she gets back-to-back baskets. Madison Hooper, they're going to want to pick up her 4th foul on her here pretty quick.
They got to find an answer for her because she can shoot it from 20 feet. She can shoot it from 5 feet.
36-22, Argos up by 14. 3:13 to go here in this quarter. As it's going to be Schmitz driving baseline, has her pocket picked. They got numbers. They want to run with it. Hooper right out there in front, but it's going to be Pemberton. hustling down. Kirsten getting the ball, the steal. She has a lane. She throws it over the top to a little too hard as it comes off the backboard, but Maldonado pulls up from 10 feet. Front iron, no good. Rebounding, not there right now. It's coming down quickly. It's going to be the Cougars. They're going to work the right-hand side as it'll be Long taking it to the top of the key into the hands of Garner. She'll throw it left. Three-point shot is up. And now a little bit of rhythm coming back. Coach Bill wants to talk about it as Tiffany will get her second tray. He's going to take a break. We're going to do it along with him. It'll be a 30. So we'll be back in a half a minute here on 1450 KQDI.
Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance has been providing protection for our policyholders for over 100 years. We've always been there, offering protection for fire, wind, hail, and liability. As your insurance needs have changed over the years, the coverages that we offer have changed as well. We now have a platinum package that can be added to your policy. Includes service line coverage and equipment breakdown. Call in Great Falls at 453-3923 or check online for an agency near you. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance.
Taco John's presents Only the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be. And
I'm Katie Finicum, and I'm a guard for the Lady Argos at the University of Providence, and you're listening to Star Radio.
As we get back to action here, we've got a new player on the floor for the University of Providence coming in for the first time tonight. Marka Heron. Stand up and cheer. I know Molly's listening in. Take a little break from class, she says. Deep pass down to Parker. Rattle and rolling. Parker Esri with another basket. Boy, I'll tell you what, she is a tough one to handle down there.
Well, she plays against two of her brothers that are pretty strong, and so she can win that matchup time and time again. You can see why. She's tough.
And they're football players. I've seen the pictures. As a quick steal is going to come back, as stepping in front of that one is Cartwright. Kennedy doing a nice job. She'll get in the hands of Schmitz. Molly brings it down. Deep pass underneath. That was going to be tipped out. As quickly coming the other way is going to be Madison Hooper. Hooper with the 13 points, goes deep down into the post. They'll skip that one across the lane into the corner. Three-point shot is up. That one is long. Right there is Schmitz with another rebound. Molly doing a great job just with all them hustle plays.
Yeah, look at Molly go and get that, and showing no sign of any issues with that knee. She's playing well.
Heron skips it over the hands of Cartwright there. Just a little too much mustard on it as that one sails out of bounds. Jenna Randich will come back in as well as Brittany White. And Emily, just a short breather. She'll come back into the contest as well.
Kind of reminds you of a player yesteryear that used to coach her last year in Erin Legal. She doesn't get a lot of time to rest, does she?
So we have 4 of our 5 starters and Molly Schmitz on the floor, as it's going to be the Cougars trailing now 38-25 with 1:30 to go. Quarter number 2, as Hooper will throw it down underneath. A little flip shot up there is no good. Maldonado will race out, get that rebound quickly on the left-hand side to Molly. Molly squares over the basket, throws top of the key. Parker drives in with the left. Took an extra step to get there. They caught it. We caught it. We're going to give the ball back to the Cougs.
She kind of knew that, too. A little head and shoulder fake, but she shuffled that left foot or pivot foot, and she took it to the glass. Went very fast, I might add, but they are going to call the travel. They'll go the other way. Argos out 38-25, 1:10 to go in second quarter action.
Delver with the ball top of the key. Invite you to stay tuned at halftime. Special guest coming in we'd like to visit with as they'll rotate it around to Madison Hooper. Hooper trying to get it in. Schmitz with the reach in. And Molly will pick up foul number 2, the freshman from Great Falls High. And that's the 5th team foul, so it should be...
Should be shooting the bonus
Should be shooting bonus. Jordan Blaskin. Head to the free throw line, has not been to the line tonight. So I would say she's perfect from there.
So far, she's doing a great job. She makes that one as the substitutions coming in.
Has not missed yet tonight. That cuts the lead down 38-25.
Kennedy back in.
Kennedy, yeah, Cartwright back in. Molly will get a breather. Working hard out there, doing a nice job on her first game back in a couple of years. Second free throw's up, rattles around, no good. 1 out of 2 from the charity. 38-25, under a minute to go. Brittany White squares up with the basket, pulls the trigger. Just short on that one there, but Randich with the rebound and the putback. Jenna for 2 more.
Cleaning up the garbage, takes it off the glass, makes it 40-26, under a minute to go. Jake Wetzel will join us at halftime.
Madison Hooper will kick the ball over the left-hand side into the hands of Blaskin as she sets up top of the key. Hooper, little turnaround shot. It's a quick one, and it's good as she gets 2 more in the quarter.
She's leading the way here for the Cougars.
White hustles down, picks up the ball. She'll throw it into the hands of Emily as Maldonado finds herself in a man-to-man defense, brings it up across the half-court line. Shot clock turned off. Errant pass, that one's going to be stolen away as they're going to try and slow this down a little bit. Cougars would like to get a couple more points on the board.
Look at that floor general, Parker down there. She was sprinting down. Her and Emily have played a lot together, and she was yelling, Emily, you take the ball, I've got the wing, and they just separated, and they caused the turnover right there.
Good defense forced them out of bounds. 14.8 to go in quarter number 2, half number 1. Errant pass. Brittany's going to throw that one away. Got to get back on defense. Hooper pulls up from 15. No good. Battling underneath for the rebound. Not able to get it. Parker pushing hard down there on defense. That one's no good. And the putback is going to go. It's going to be Charity Marlette with 2 and a chance for a 3-point play, as I think the girls just kind of found themselves back on their heels.
Well, and on that errant pass like you talked about and the turnover, they just didn't have the defense back. Never could really get position to box out, so 3 opportunities. And finally, the worst that could happen is Marlette scoring and go to the free throw line for the Argos. It's exactly what happened, even though she misses it with 4 seconds to go here.
Randish picks up the personal, and Cartwright's going to hustle. She got thrown up. She does from 3.
Close.
No good. Half number 1's in the books. It's Argos 40, Cougars 30. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with our halftime and more as you're listening to Argo Basketball on 1450 KQDI.
Autumn. The air is crisp, the leaves are changing, and Old Man Winter is just around the corner. There's still time to protect your home and ranch from wind and snow with a new roof from Bridger Steel. Our metal panels are made tough in the USA to stand up to winter's worst. Protect your home and family with Bridger Steel. Visit your local Great Falls showroom or go online at bridgersteel.com and create lasting beauty with Bridger Steel.
At Benefis Health System, we know that you have people who rely on you, which is why maintaining your health with preventative care is so important. Our primary care services are dedicated to your overall wellness, so that you can live the life you love with the ones you love. Because you're not just our patients, you're our friends and neighbors. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
Everyone wants to be confident, and when you're covered by life insurance, you can be, because you know those who matter most in your world are protected. Farm Bureau agent Randy Bogdan in Great Falls can make sure you have the coverage you need so you can live your life with confidence. So whether that means wearing your favorite socks with sandals or sporting that classic bow tie, you can rock it because you know you're prepared for the future. If you don't have life insurance in place, we can help. Call Farm Bureau agent Randy Bogdan in Great Falls today. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
How much hotter and juicier is McDonald's new 100% fresh beef quarter pounder? Listen. Watch. 100% fresh beef cooked right when you order. The new, hotter, juicier quarter pounder burgers. So good, they'll leave you speechless.
What is that?
A frozen cold brew frappe.
So it's colder than cold brew?
Colder than a drafty igloo.
Colder than my stepson's handshake.
What are you taping?
Yeah, I gotta get one of those.
New McCafe cold brew frozen drinks. They're colder than cold brew.
Hi, I'm a guard for the University of Providence Argos. My name is Jenna Randich. Thanks for joining us on Star Radio.
We appreciate the fact you join us right here. Game number 1 of a doubleheader coming your way on KQDI 1450 AM at the half. The Argo women's team is up 10, 40-30 as they head to the locker room. Of course, the second game coming our way, we'll have the University of Providence men getting ready to battle out with Lethbridge. We have a chance to talk to one of the players from the Great Falls area that's going to play tonight a little bit later. Jake Wetzel joins us. Jake, let's talk a little bit about how things are rolling along. You obviously had a coach, older coach last year. This year, brand new stuff, brand new things are happening here at UP. How do you see things going?
I think things are going very well. We have some dudes coming back. We have some new guys coming in. It's been a pretty good transition. We got Coach Steve Keller in here, and he's doing a really good job keeping us together. He has a really nice dribble drive system, runs a nice 2-3 zone. I really like the feel and vibe around this team this year and the energy that everyone's bringing.
I think there's a lot of energy here at the university itself, isn't it? A lot of changes that are going on and stuff. You got to be happy with all the support you're getting right now.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. From the first time I stepped on campus my freshman year to now, it's leaps and bounds different, leaps and bounds better in a lot of ways. And I really enjoy the atmosphere everyone's bringing. We got the new stands. There's a lot of changes going on, bringing fans in. And it's really nice. I really appreciate everyone that's coming out and supporting us.
What is your role in this team? Obviously, you can shoot the 3. Great game last night. I think you knocked down 5 of them last night.
Yeah, that's just my role. Come in, shoot, play hard. That's what Coach Steve tells me to do in practice, and that's what I like. That's what I enjoy doing. Just coming out and just support my team.
So talk about what you're looking for tonight. This Lethbridge club comes in. They're a big physical club. Should be an interesting contest.
Oh yeah, they're a tough squad. Watched some film of them against Carroll last night. They're a running gun team, you know. Just kind of like SKC, they get the ball in, they throw it right down the court. They'll throw a Tom Brady pass right down the court, get things rolling. Just got to sit down, play some defense. We can score. We just got to get some stops on defensive end.
Yeah, you guys brought in a couple of transfers from Las Vegas there that are absolutely fantastic. Lit up the boards yesterday as far as scoring. What kind of influence have they brought to the team? Oh, big influence. They bring a lot of maturity to our squad. They've played in some very competitive leagues, played in Las Vegas growing up, competitive AAU teams, so they've seen a lot of basketball, played a lot of basketball. They have good IQs, and they brought instant leadership to us, and that's very important.
I know you were excited to get the season underway, preseason right now. Talk about the Frontier Conference, though. It's pretty competitive, isn't it?
Oh, Frontier is always competitive. You got good teams from top to bottom, so every night's going to be a battle. Every night's going to come in, do what you can, but whoever wants it more at the end of the day is who's going to get it, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Is that drive to still beat Northern there? I mean, Great Falls Havre always kind of be that, you know, the team, the games that you always look forward to. Is that one of them, or is it Helena? Highlight one of the teams that you're saying, oh, this is a definite win. We got to get this one right here.
Oh, yeah, it's Northern. You always want to go in and beat Northern. They have a crazy atmosphere when you go up to Havre and play. Same with Carroll. You always want to go down and beat Carroll, but as far as I'm concerned, you know, we want to beat everybody. Look as everyone has a threat, but definitely those ones that are extra marked on the calendar are those Northern and Carroll games.
What do we need to do to get that atmosphere here in Great Falls?
Just get people in our stands. Got to win some games. We've been out in the community a little more, trying to get people here to come support us. But I think just getting people in the stands and getting people excited to come and watch us play.
Talk about what's going on in the locker room in the pregame. What does Coach Keller do to get you all fired up and ready to go?
Just Coach Keller is getting us locked in, telling us what we got to do, and it's business. You know, with Coach Keller, it's straight business, and he just gets us locked in, focused, and tells us what we got to do, and he just says, hey, just got to go out and play tough, play together. We have a thing on our wall that says play hard, play together, and that's kind of our team motto.
Yeah, and that's a big, important part of the whole game, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You got great athletes. You just got to play together and shine that talent.
Yes,
Jake,
sir.
we wish you the best of luck this season. Have fun tonight, and we'll be following you throughout the season.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, buddy. Jake Wetzel joins us here at halftime. He will be on the court tonight, coming up in that second game, where we'll have the University of Lethbridge. The Pronghorns are here, and they'll battle it out with UP, who got a big win last night. As a matter of fact, they played well. Jake hit a bunch of shots in that contest. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. Right now, we want to take a break. We'll come back and take a look at the numbers and start getting ready for the second half, as it is the University of Providence women's basketball team up in their season open, the preseason open, going on here against Mount Royal. Argos lead it 40-30 as we have made it to halftime. We've got more coming up in 2 minutes right here on KQDI 1450 AM.
How much hotter and juicier is McDonald's new 100% fresh beef quarter pounder? Listen. Watch. 100% fresh beef cooked right when you order. The new, hotter, juicier quarter pounder burgers. So good, they'll leave you speechless.
What is that?
A frozen cold brew frappe.
So it's colder than cold brew?
Colder than a drafty igloo.
Colder than my stepson's handshake.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those.
New McCafe cold brew frozen drinks. They're colder than cold brew.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
No. Mom, we're gonna be late. I need a battery.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
I can help you.
Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
Battery Warehouse off of 8th Avenue North and 12th Street.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8? Now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drinks and appetizer specials. You are sure to find something that hits the spot with 12 beers on tap. Domestic drafts and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4. And as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside the Best Western Plus Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
Food, fun, and friends at the Heritage Inn. Take it to the max.
Hi, this is Greg from Access Fitness. Are you worth 99 cents? We think you are. 99 cents a day at Access Fitness is worth free towel service, free state-of-the-art classes, and free child care. Extras only available at Access Fitness. 99 cents a day to keep your body and mind fit. Access Fitness. Check out our website, check out our Facebook. Access Fitness. Real people, real results.
At Access Fitness, towels, classes, and child care all included free. And only 99 cents a day at Access Fitness.
It's halftime from the McLaughlin Center right here in Great Falls with the University of Providence women's basketball team leading the way here at the half. They lead it 40-30 as we bring you our benefits game of the week. It's the University of Providence women in this one as they are up, and it looks like we will have, of course, the men to follow this as they'll take on Lethbridge after this in just a few moments. What a first half for the outstanding soon-to-be All-American Parker Esray. Had 16 points in that first half. She really took care of business, not only working hard inside the paint creating shots, but she also cleaned up a lot of the trash in there. She leads the entire scoring column with 16. 9 points here for Emily Maldonado, who picked up a lot of those points late. Jenna Radich hit a 3. That puts her into the 9-point category as well. Kennedy Cartwright came off the bench. She knocked down a point there at the free throw line. 3 for Kirsten Pemberton. And it looks like 2 points here for Ellie Teskey. And it looks like Jenna Radich is in there with 9 as well. When you go to the other side of the court, the Mount Royal University Cougars obviously being led by their scorer of Madison Hooper. She has 15 in the first half. She had 18 last night. But the bad thing is nobody's really helping her score as they have struggled. Michelle Tiffany's only got 6, 2 for Tabin, and looks like 4 for Marlette. 2 points here for Long and 2 points for Blanco. So that is the scoring there for a total of 30. But Randy, you take a look at this, 15 points for Hooper. You had mentioned that those 3 fouls could be very costly. Coach decided to roll the dice, get her back in there. Smart player, didn't pick up a foul there in that second quarter, and so she's in there playing. I think she's got to be on the floor to give Mount Royal a chance to even battle with the University of Providence here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, and that was one of the stats that you hadn't mentioned till just now, that 3 fouls, how big that is. Interesting enough, she didn't have the foul. She was shooting outside the arc. Sat her down on the bench. Her last 4 shots have all come with inside the arc, all of the 2-point variety. She's a very accomplished player, and you're right, a smart player. She was able to control herself on defense. So interesting to see how soon she picks up that 4th foul and how long she can sit on the floor.
In the locker room right now, Coach Bill has kept his girls in there for a while. Obviously, one thing that's a very great positive is he's playing a lot of girls, a lot of playing time here. Tristan Murphy did not play, probably won't the second half, but everybody down the bench was on the court at least for a little bit. Even the freshman from Havre, Marka Heron, got in there and played here in this one. What is he telling his girls right now? I mean, they're up 10, but I will say this, they kind of let down a little bit late in that second quarter.
There were some turnovers there that they'd like to talk about. There are 16 different turnovers. That's something that I know he wants to focus on. Rebounds are doing a great job, 23-12 on that. Their shooting percentage is pretty good, although they're only 25% outside the arc. So yeah, there's still some things to work on. But the thing is you got to remember is this is their first game of the season. Their very first pass was a turnover out of bounds. They're coming in a little bit rusty. They're excited. They're pumped up. It just takes a little while to get the flow of the game.
You talk about being a little bit rusty, and of course Alicia Otis is in here, a true freshman. I believe she's 18 years young. You can tell at 6'5" she's used to playing against high school kids that are much shorter than her. She used to grab the ball and the rebound, turn, and just shoot it. Here the girls are much bigger, they're more physical, and a little quicker game. She's going to take a little bit to get used to that, isn't she?
Yeah, and you hit the word there that I was thinking, absolutely, the physicality of the fact that she is so much bigger than her opponents, that she's able to power her way to the basket. Not going to happen here at the college level. We've had a lot of 6'4", 6'5" girls that are big, strong, tough girls. She's got to learn how to become a little more finesse player, be able to turn around with those jump shots and stuff like that. But she's just a freshman. I'm excited to watch her grow.
Yeah, and I know Rick was working with her inside the paint. Of course, Mr. Goodman over there has coached a great number of kids in the post, and he was saying, you have to jump. He says, you have to jump, and you can tell that she's not used to doing that, and she's looking at that, why? I'm 6'5". You're in the frontier now. This is college basketball. They've got girls that will come at you. I'm thinking of like a Hannah Dean or Ashley from Carroll. I mean, they're picked to be the top ones in this girls division, Western second, UP third. But you're going to have to play against some girls that can battle and just as tall as you and probably just as quick. The other thing I think is the foot spacing or her foot speed. That's another thing you really got to learn here in the frontier, is the fact that you got to be in the right place at the right time.
But if you think back a year ago, we said the same thing with Parker. She has to adjust. She has to adjust from that high school to that college mentality. As you're talking about, she's our next All-American. And, I mean, that's just in a year's time. We're going to see the same thing with Alicia.
She will get there, of course, as he has come in. And the cool thing is I was talking to her at breakfast this morning, and the fact that she's loving school. She likes this small campus in her mind, coming out of Washington, a small school that you get to really know your professors and kind of get to know everybody. So that is good. Well, we've made it to halftime. We've got the third quarter coming up. Coach Bill and the coaching staff over there visiting about some things over there, and we'll see what happens in this second half as the Argos lead it by by 10. We'll take a 60-second break and come back with that third quarter in just a moment. It's 40-30. Argos in front of the Cougars right here on KQDI 1450 AM.
How much hotter and juicier is McDonald's new 100% fresh beef quarter pounder? Listen. Watch. 100% fresh beef cooked right when you order. The new, hotter, juicier quarter pounder burgers. So good, they'll leave you speechless.
What is that?
A frozen cold brew frappe.
So it's colder than cold brew?
Colder than a drafty igloo.
Colder than my stepson's handshake.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those.
New McCafe cold brew frozen drinks. They're colder than cold brew.
Hotchkiss Seed is your professional seedsmen who know farming. We'd like to wish you and your family a safe and bountiful harvest. With crops filling up the bins, it moves us closer and closer to yet another winter wheat season and not so distant future. We've got your winter wheat needs covered. Clearstone, Brawl, Judy, Warhorse, Kelvin, Monument, 503, Saturn Winter Barley, and Willow Creek. Give us a call to discuss your seed needs. Hotchkiss Seed, 466-5553.
Hi, I'm a guard for the University of Providence Argos. My name is Jenna Randich. Thanks for joining us on Star Radio.
As we get ready for the third quarter, Jenna will be on the court. Brittany White will start it here on the side as the University of Providence will get it underway. As they bring it on the inbounds, it will be taken care of by Emily Maldonado. 40-30, Argos up here in this one as we get third quarter action underway. It is preseason action for the University of Providence women as they go over to Tristan Murphy, who comes in and will start here instead of Ella Teskey in the second. It's Jenna Radich from 15, up and in for two. She's got it for two more.
Yeah, she picks up right where she left off. She's got 11 in the contest there. She's had one big one from outside the arc, but several of those little 10 to 12-foot jumpers there, she is deadly.
Coming back the other way, the Cougars on the dribble drive. They'll lob it inside. Parker Esray is having none of that. She says, this is my house, my paint. Get it out of here. They're going to run with it. They'll pass it over to Jenna, who couldn't chase it down. And a tough pass from Emily Maldonado. You don't see that very often.
No, they're just a little bit off the mark on that, but that's one of those things that she can do, those no-look or those lob passes that nobody is ready for. Like you talked about, her teammates, they will learn to be ready.
So coming back the other way, Cougars trail by 12, 9:13 to go, second half action. As they look underneath, they will bounce it down into Merlot. She kicks it top of the key around the perimeter left side. Hooper from trifecta land, shot no good, missed it there. Ah, great battle inside. Look at Murphy work hard in there. Yeah. She gets the rebound, they'll go the other way. Argos on the run to White, left wing, stops there, back out to Emily. They'll go into the 2-3 zone, really extended it out. Parker with the right-handed layup, up and in, hoop and a harm, it's good for two.
Boy, you can see that one coming from a mile away. 16 points in the game, make it 18 now with a chance for 19. Parker just so confident with her movement. A year ago, she looked just like Alicia down there. She wasn't sure where her feeding should go now. She is smooth and solid right to the basket.
And you talk about that, and when we talk about foot speed and positioning, it's catching the ball in stride so you don't have to shuffle the feet and kind of figure out where you're going. She just caught it in stride, went up, knocks down the free throw. 5 points here in the second half already for the Argos. They're up 45-30. 8:45 to go, third quarter action. Appreciate the fact you're with us right here. KQDI 1450 AM. Sarge and Randy bringing you the play-by-play. We'll be here all season long as the Cougars come to the offense. Inside to Marlette. Her shot no good. Tipped out of bounds. Jenna got a hand on it. They say it'll stay right here.
Yeah, last touch by Randy. As you said, I want to go back to Parker real quick. She's also 5 out of 5 from the free throw line. Although she did well at free throws, that was one of the areas that she needed improvement on. You can tell she's been working on that as well.
Yeah, her brothers made her work on it over the summer. Here comes the dribble drive. Mom actually made her work on it. That shot is no good. Jenna hustles after. It's going to be bumped out of bounds. This should be the Cougars' ball. They said it was touched by the Argos. They'll give it back here. 8:23 to go. Cartwright will jump back in. Brittany White will go to the sidelines.
Early rotation for Cartwright. She came in later on in that second quarter. As we get to see her early on coming in for Mount Royal. Kansas long on from Raymond, Alberta.
She is in now as we hit the 8:23 mark of our third quarter. Cougars are down 15, 8:22 to go. Dribble drive on the right-hand side as they go there. Tiffany will stop on the baseline. Looks to get rid of it. Parker's got another steal as he takes care of the paint, hands it off to Emily. Coach Bill said they want to take off and run with it if they can. Now they're going to run the number 2 play. They'll spread them out 2 deep, 2 on the wings. And they go inside to Tristan. Tristan pulls up from 10. Her shot good.
Boy, that was a beautiful turnaround for Tristan, getting her first basket of the contest there. Squared up, kept the ball above her head. Easy shot. 47-30 is another turnover. Murphy come out with a loose ball.
Yeah, and she's just so low energy, low emotion, but she just gets it done. Emily goes back. Jenna Radich from 21. Got it! Jenna Radich knocks it down for the trifecta. 20-point lead. Here come the Argos. as they continue extended here, and a foul will be called here from Cartwright as she reached across. That'll be her first personal. As Ellie Teskey coming back in, Tristan Murphy goes to the sideline with a round of applause. Nice job on her part.
Yeah, a couple minutes there, absolutely what she needed to get back into the flow of it, and I see what he's doing. He doesn't want to wait 4 or 5 games to get in for a first time, get a little of that rust off now while they got a good lead.
Yeah, and get the bugs out because you're tired of playing against each other. You want to go play against somebody else. As the Cougars coming the other way, head and shoulder fakes. Travel here will help him call Gardner's travel just on. We never can get out of that officiating mode.
Well, if we had a yellow flag, we'd have thrown it. Let's just say it that way. So.
That was pretty obvious. That's right. So travel there. Here comes Emily with the man-to-man defense being applied here. Maldonado with the left-handed dribble, passes it forward to Cartwright. Kennedy will give it right back to Emily at about the half-court line here. Double team. They're going to start putting a little more pressure on. But Jenna will go inside to Parker, who steps in, looks to kick it back out. Now to Emily. Her three good.
Oh, they're hitting from all cylinders. That is the first from outside the arc for Emily. She's got 12 points in the game, but boy, what a pretty shot.
Nice shot from outside. The assistant coach, Jasmine, over there applauding the effort here as the Argos are taking off, and the Cougars need a timeout. We'll take it with them. 6:55 to go, third quarter action. We'll take a 60-second break as the Argos have extended the lead here, 53-30. We're back in 1 minute right here in KQDI, 1450 AM.
Autumn. The air is crisp, the leaves are changing, and Old Man Winter is just around the corner. There's still time to protect your home and ranch from wind and snow with a new roof from Bridger Steel. Our metal panels are made tough in the USA to stand up to winter's worst. Protect your home and family with Bridger Steel. Visit your local Great Falls showroom or go online at bridgersteel.com and create lasting beauty with Bridger Steel.
Hi, this is Greg from Access Fitness. Are you worth 99 cents? We think you are. 99 cents a day at Access Fitness is worth free towel service, free state-of-the-art classes, and free child care. Extras only available at Access Fitness. 99 cents a day to keep your body and mind fit. Access Fitness. Check out our website, check out our Facebook. Access Fitness. Real people, real results.
At Access Fitness, towels, classes, and child care all included free. And only 99 cents a day at Access Fitness.
Hi, my name is Parker Esri, and I am a center, and you're listening to the University of Providence Argos on Star Radio, baby. Woo!
Yeah, baby, she says. Boy, I tell you what a game she is having, huh? At the break, she is leading the way there with 16 points and just does everything right. She's inside getting steals, playing tough defense, and usually asked to play one of the tougher defenders inside. She'll take on the battle against Marlette now. As the Cougars bring it in, they are down 53-30, 23-point difference. On the inbounds, the Marlette's got it. She'll roll it in front of the rim, no good. Off the right side of the irons, and it's going to be Jenna with the rebound. And she'll take it, likes to keep it in that right hand. Now she goes left-handed to the free throw line. Passes over to Ellie. Ellie from 15. No, front of the rim. Bounces out of there as Molly Schmitz gets the rebound, checking in at the dead ball. As they look around, they'll go back over to Molly. Molly looks inside. She likes to get it to the post. Ellie's got it on a wing. Goes to Emily. Emily with a dribble drive, 15-footer, and goes over the top, but she's fouled in the act of shooting.
Emily should get a couple of free throws. She just had that one in the first quarter that she made as Kirsten Pemberton set to come back in. I want to go back to Molly a little bit there. She's not looking to score, but she is doing all the hustle plays that we talked about earlier. Molly Schmitz, that is getting the rebounds, the loose balls, diving on the floor. Got to appreciate that effort, as that is foul number 1 on Belver.
Free throws have been an issue with Coach Bill. He has talked about it. Emily will knock that one down. Kirsten Pemberton will check in for Jenna at the 6:29 mark of our third quarter. And for the Cougars coming into the lineup, it looks like it's going to be Rinsky. She'll check back onto the floor. Gardner goes to the sideline.
Sarah coming in with just 2 points early in that first quarter. Has not scored in a while.
Emily to the charity stripe to extend it here. We're looking forward to seeing her parents again. Coming here to Great Falls. They'll be here a couple of times as Maldonado hits that one down. Makes it 55-30, 6:27 to go in this one. Left wing now. Here comes the Cougars as off the bench is going to be Rinsky. Shot no good. Molly's got the rebound. She picks it up and hands it off to Emily.
Climbed the ladder to get that rebound there. Lucky probably got away with a foul, but that's all right.
High school, you have been whistled for a foul. College, they say play on. Let's go. Here comes Emily Maldonado, left wing, stops, holds it, looks into the man-to-man defense. Kirsten, come and get it. Going to have to hurry. Finally gets it over to Molly Schmitz on the right wing. As they come top of the key now, Emily takes a dribble drive, goes in, hands it off. Tough pass there. Dangerous pass. They go to the ground. Jump ball will go to the Cougars with 5:54 to go, third quarter action.
Well, and that's probably the best of what could have happened there. They lose the the possession on the jump ball, which now they'll get the jump ball back, but it would have been a turnover on the shot clock violation anyway. So
they come on the offense now as they bring it up the court. Cougars down. Yet to score here in this second half. 5:47 to go. It's Hooper. She's the one that can do it done. Super Hooper Looper puts it in for 2. She knocks that one down, and it's good.
Great reverse layup for her. That gives her 17 in the contest there. She drove down underneath the basket, used the backboard and the rim as kind of a defense against Parker.
So they'll come with Emily now. Maldonado looks for a pick. Ellie down. Now Emily's got a wide open layup. If she wants it, she takes it hard off the glass. As it's going to be taken care of Parker. Partially blocked there, and Kirsten's going to go one-on-one here against the driver Cougar. They'll go in, and it's going to be fouled here as Pemberton says, no, you're not going to get a shot on me, and so she just fouls her. Good drive is 13, I think, wasn't it?
I believe so, yeah, and that's the first foul on Kirsten there. It will be a couple of free throws coming up as Belver hasn't been to the line yet. She gets a chance at a couple here. 55-32. Argos up by 23 at the 5:17 mark of quarter number 3.
As mentioned, it's going to be first one on Kirsten, her first foul. Free throw is good from Belver. Wearing number 13 tonight, and I assume does all the time. I don't know why I pointed that out.
She's wearing it all this whole game.
Yeah, Mom, does she wear that all the time? 406-450-1147. Let us know. 406-450-1147. Free throw is good. Second one coming up. That's good as well. 55-34 now. Teske to bring it on to inbounds for the University of Providence as Argos lead it in this one. Game number 1 of a doubleheader coming your way right here on KQDI 1450 AM. Here's an errant pass, and coming back, Belver's got it for the layup. She'll put it up and in. She's got it for 2.
She's still wearing that number 13.
Still making baskets, too. She knocks that one down. One of the things I would say is that Coach Bill may talk about is their fact that they get a little relaxed here when they start getting ahead. As Emily comes down, she's going one-on-one. Teske's got it. She's going to get fouled. Hoop of the harm. No, she couldn't get it to go.
Ellie doing a nice job kind of smelling out where that ball was going to come down. Went up strong with it with a couple of scraped across her arm. She'll get a couple of free throws as Randage comes back in.
And a timeout is going to be called. We'll break them with a media timeout with 4:40 to go here in our third quarter. As we break away, Argos lead at 55-36. We'll return in 1 minute right here in KQDI 1450 AM.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old coach has just the thing to get us over the hump.
Northern,
Straight
Nicholson
tacos from Taco John's.
Oh, yeah? She twisted her ankle pretty good last
or
night.
new sirloin steak or pork carnitas. That's a triple option.
Matter of fact, I was standing out there talking to Tom when she did it.
3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the fourth quarter.
Olay the day at Taco John's.
Hi, my name is Sydney Aaron. I'm the point guard for the Lady Argos, and you're listening to Star Radio.
Third quarter action coming your way as we continue to bring you the University of Providence season opener. They are up 55-36. Excuse me. I think I just swallowed a frog and he crossed his legs. Ellie Teske to the free throw line as she will head there. Chance to shoot 2 as her shot rattles around. Miss that one. We'll get another one. Ellie's parents are here. I see them setting up there by Mrs. Sarge and Sam, her sister, in the stands. Coming over from Washington. They say it's not a bad trip. It's only about 14 hours.
Only, yeah. Well, there's a lot to come over. Of course, like you said, the Maldonados and Jeff Randich. I'm sure he'll be here a couple times this year.
We could carpool, maybe.
What's nice is we hear from these folks throughout the entire year now. We've become part of their family. They're part of ours.
Which is awesome to do as Teske makes a second of 2. Makes it now a 20-point lead. 56-36, and Jenna's going to get a lazy foul, and she turns around, and Jeff, you know the look she just gave right there. Just kind of like, whoops.
She gave it to the official, and she wanted to know if Coach Bill was watching.
Oh, funny.
That'll be third foul on Jenna. Well, yeah, they reported it to Brittany.
Okay, they gave it to Brittany. Jenna thought she did it too, so Brittany White gets punished for Jenna's mistake as it goes over in the backcourt. So over and back is where it's headed, and that means they will head off and give it back to UP with 4:28 to go here in our third quarter. As it's Jenna taking care of the basketball here now. Bobcats are up over Weaver State 17-7 right now in Big Sky Conference action in Weaver. As Brittany White has it, top the key to Jenna, left wing. She'll fire from 22, off the irons, no good. Oates will work on it inside, couldn't get it. They'll come the other way. Tristan Murphy back in the contest now, as Brittany will tip it out of bounds for the University of Providence. Argos will go back on the defense with 4:07 to go. They are up 56-36 in the third quarter.
Great hustle on Brittany, because wide open was Stanley. Would have shot the three-pointer. Brittany tipped that one out of bounds. Saved an easy shot for the Cougars.
Otis in now in the key. She's looking to kind of plug things up there on the 2-3 zone. As the Cougars come in on the dribble drive, Jenna breaks it up. Oh no, excuse me, it's Kirsten behind the back. And let's jump it up. Kirsten was doing some Harlem Globetrotter ball tricks down there.
You know, they're coming on November 14th.
I heard they were coming to the Four Seasons Arena.
The Four Seasons Arena, that's right. Tickets are available.
They had asked us to play, but I don't think we can.
Yeah.
We got some gangsters coming in over there on the far sideline. That hockey team's a lot of fun, isn't it? That is part of the hockey team that is coming in.
He's got a big old cast on his arm. He's one of the good hockey players.
Yeah. Loose ball tipped away. Cougars coming back with it with 3:44 to go. Left wing three-pointer on the way. That shot by Rinsky is good.
You talked about a minute ago, and that's that losing the concentration, as Marka Heron will bring it up. The Lady Argos got to focus in.
Yeah, they have gotten sloppy with the ball here. The defense is picked up as Murphy gives it over to Otis. Her shot up and in for two. Look at the team support over there as they jump up and congratulate her. Alicia has got it down for two, makes it 58-39.
They call her O.
And inside around the perimeter. Good ball movement here by the Cougars. Here's a nice little three-pointer outside up and in. That's good for Long. She hits it from a long ways out, knocks it down for three.
That's her first basket of the game as Esri immediately gets up off the bench.
Carroll College is here, scouting the University of Providence. I see on the far sidelines over there. Keeping an eye. Carroll is one of the top teams that will be in this women's division. Men as well. I believe they played Lethbridge last night.
I believe that is correct, yeah, and a good game.
So it looks like that Otis will go to the sidelines now. Tristan's out. Parker's back in now, as they'll look to set a pick here. Also coming in off the floor is Cameron Cade. As Katie will come in, and Cameron for the first time, I think, in this contest. And they go inside to Parker, powers away to the glass and draws a foul.
Oh, Parker, she has picked up so many new skills from last year. That spin move in the lane there, controlling the ball and not getting the offensive foul. So many times last year she would lean in with that elbow, knock the defender off her feet, pick up the personal.
So she goes to the charity stripe here, and will have a chance to shoot a pair with 58, makes it 59.
Whether it's her brothers, her mother, her dad, her uncle, her next door neighbor, her grandpa, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's probably
been working with her. She's been working hard, and it's fun to watch.
We got to travel with all those guys over to Italy this past summer, and what an awesome trip that was. That was fantastic. Told Coach Bill and Tony we should do that a little more often. As the take the other way is no good. They battled for it. Cameron couldn't get it to go. And now they'll take off the other way. Jenna's got the rebound and looks to get over to Marka. Marka Heron, state champion last year, playing Frontier College basketball, following suit with her sister, Molly, as he'll pass it over here to Jenna, chases it down at the taco treat sign on the floor. Goes over to Brittany, her little 10-footer up. No, got it, yeah. Bounces around and up and in for two.
First pass of the contest for White.
So coming back the other way, as it is now the Argos leading this one. As a shot long, no good. And Brittany's got it. One shot and done. That's a nice thing here for the Argos. As Marka brings it to the offense, she'll dribble drive there. Remember talking to her after that state championship over at the Four Seasons Arena here in Great Falls. And she drives in and draws some contacts, puts the shot up as Parker puts it off the grass, or off the ground over to Jenna, who'll pull from 10. That shot's no good. But Marka came over and had a chance to high-five her, and she says, Sarge, we won it. Oh, and by the way, we're going to get a lot of games together because I'm going to the Argos. As the shot underneath is long, she puts it down for two.
Give her 5 in the game.
Coach over there for the Cougars is saying, come on, pick it up. We got to make a run here with 1:26 to go in the third quarter. 62-44 on the Benefits game of the week. Marka Heron couldn't get it to go. Missed a left-handed layup. Out of the pack coming the other way is going to be Tiffany. She'll pull up from 15, up off the glass. The bank is open for 2.
That's her first basket in a long time, but she does have 8 points overall.
One thing is Hooper has not been out there scoring here for this one. And she has led the way here for this Cougar team as they are trying to bounce back into it at the minute to go. And Marka will go to the free throw line to shoot here.
Kansas Long will pick up the personal. That's the first one on her. We'll see. Yeah, that's a double bonus, so they should be in the shooting penalty.
Obviously, if you don't follow college women's basketball, they are in quarters, and they erase the fouls all the time in each quarter. And once you get to 5, that's when they go into the bonus situation, which is nice. I think it keeps the flow of the game. I'd love to see the guys get to that.
All right, Molly, you need to work with your sister on free throws.
She missed that one. Everybody kind of cleared the lane. They got to have one on the baseline at least, as they've had a few coming in with 57 seconds to go. Hooper checks back in, hacking 3 personal fouls, but she got those early in the contest. He's been playing pretty smart.
And Molly Schmidt's back on the floor
for the University of Providence. As the shot is good, they'll make that one in. Also coming in is going to be Emily for Marka. 63-46. That is the score here on KQDI 1450 AM Great Falls. Sarge along with Randy Bogdan bringing you the coverage for the University of Providence all year long. Exclusive coverage on Star Radio. As they come on the dribble drive right wing now. It's the Cougars trailing in this one. Long 3 from Hooper up. No, couldn't get it to go. Parker boxes out. Does the fundamentals right, and she's got to go the other way.
Absolutely perfect box out. You were talking about it there, and the fact that she was able to defend the ball, bring it down and outlet. What a great job.
29 seconds to go, third quarter action. 17 on the shot clock. Jenner drives in. Right-handed layup is going to be off the back of the irons. As she is fouled, she'll go to the free throw line.
And that's something else that I got to admire about Jenna is the fact that last year she was taking that step without putting the ball on the ground, and so many times she would get hit with the travel. She's really gathered herself in this year as Otis had to come back in the game.
Capitol was a winner over Billings Senior, 42-21. Sunburst is one that wins over Stanford Geyser Denton in 6-player football, 45-14 in that one. In the last update we had, the Bobcats are leading Weber State, Montana State 17, Weber State 7 in that contest. All games that we are carrying over on our Star radio stations. We've got 3 stations that we bring to you. Sports constantly as Jenna Radish knocks it down, makes it 64-46. 22 seconds ago, UP in front here in their home opener. As a shot from Hooper is no good, she'll get another chance at it. Takes the shot up over Schmitz, and they battle for the rebound. Cam loses it. Finally, the battle for it. Jenner's got it with 10 to go. Down to 9 now, comes to the half-court line. Dribble drive, stops there, looks top of the key, waits for the secondary break. Couldn't get it to go. Stolen out of there by Tiffany. Tiffany from half-court, no good. 3 in the books, 4th one coming up. Randy Bogdan's got the call. Our 4th quarter is coming your way in a minute as the Argos lead this one 64-46. We return with more University of Providence women's basketball right here on KQDI 1450 AM.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we. It has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken or new sirloin steak or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the 4th quarter.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
Hi, this is Greg from Access Fitness. Are you worth 99 cents? We think you are. 99 cents a day at Access Fitness is worth free towel service, free state-of-the-art classes, and free child care. Extras only available at Access Fitness. 99 cents a day to keep your body and mind fit. Access Fitness. Check out our website, check out our Facebook. Access. Real results.
At Access Fitness, towels, classes, and child care all included free. And only 99 cents a day at Access Fitness.
Hi, my name is Sydney Arent, and I'm a point guard for the Lady Argos, and you're listening to Star Radio. Go Argos!
Go Argos is right, and that's exactly what they're doing as they pulled out to a 3-quarter lead, 64-46. One more quarter in the book. They got 10 on the board. It's going to be the Cougars with the ball.
They will get it, leading 64-46, and I think they're going to have to get Hooper more and more involved. She had 16 at the break, and she's got it to bring it on the inbound.
As they'll get it over the hands of Tiffany, she'll sit on the right-hand side to Garner. Garner brings back over the right. Hooper, she wants to shoot. Steps back, throws it over the top there into the tight defenses. Blaskin kicks over the left. Three-point shot is up. It is good. Nice-looking shot by Tiffany. That's her third from downtown. She's got 11 in the game.
Well, Tiffany hit that with Tristan Murphy coming at her, screaming in her face. So good concentration to nail that one from behind the arc.
It's a 15-point difference now, 64-49 as we're fourth quarter underway here as the Argos are up here on the Benefits Game of the Week. As it's going to be Schmitz with the ball over the left-hand side to Maldonado. Quick pass underneath. Randich, strong move to the basket. No good on that one. Rebound comes out. They want to run with it. It's going to be pushed up the side. Tiffany will kick it over the hands of Hooper. Back to Tiff. She runs down underneath the basket. We'll set it back up into the hands of Hooper. Madison runs around the corner as they rotate left-hand side. Blasket squares up, drives in, right into Parker as they'll get it underneath the basket. Little slip shot up there is Marlette. Will get her first basket in a while.
Yeah, it has been a while for her, but she's a good athletic player as she just really took it up off the glass. Very patient to get it up there over the defender.
What was 20 is now 13 as Maldonado drives the lane, pulls up from 15. Back iron no good. Rebound right there. Murphy, Tristan tied up. Smart move, just tossing it up as they had her wrapped up.
Yeah, look at that on TV if you're watching the stream, because she was just simply trying to get Hooper off her arm, and she said, get rid of it, get rid of me, get rid of it. So then she just took the shot.
And that'll be 4 fouls on Hooper, and immediately going to the bench is going to be Coach with Tabin, as he wants to save Hooper for probably the last 4 or 5 minutes of the contest. As Tristan Murphy playing limited minutes tonight, trying to save her body a little bit as first free throw is up. It is good. And actually, they're going to go ahead and leave Hooper in. They're going to substitute out Marlette, as Molly Schmitz will also get a breather.
Almost think you have to leave Hooper in here because they're making a little run, trying to cut that down from the 20-point lead we talked about. And I think she has to be on the floor. She's got to play smart, though. She's got 4 fouls.
Split the free throws, 1 out of 2. Is quickly coming down. Is going to be Blasket. She'll sit over the left-hand side into the corner where the ball rotates out through Tiffany's hands. She picks up the dribble, kicks it down in the low post, driving underneath the basket, a little up and under. No good by Tabin, but she will get a couple of free throws as the foul is going to go against, is it Murphy?
I think so. It looked like that was her inside there with some contact.
If that's the case, that'll be the first one on the senior.
Might be Parker.
They got Parker, yeah, so that'll be number 2 on Parker Esri. As a couple of free throws coming up. First free throw's up. It is no good. As you're going to hear the air ball chant. Student section over there showing up in full force. Of course, this is Wear Your Pink night, as everybody and a lot of folks in the crowd wearing their pink, as well as the girls on the sidelines.
Tough enough to wear pink here, of course, supporting breast cancer.
Second free throw is good. It's 1 out of 2 for that. Cuts it down to a 13-point lead. Maldonado with the ball. Cuts the timeline in half, works the right-hand side with the right-hand dribble, man-to-man defense. As she's staring in the eyes of Garner. Maldonado works right, comes back to left, looking for the screen. Parker cuts down there, but Garner doing a nice job tying her up. As quickly coming down, the Cougars going to work over the right-hand side. Left-hand flip shot, it's up, it's good. Blaskin, not sure how she got that in. She just picked up her 3rd point.
That was a pretty tough little shot there, and they're making a little run here with still plenty of time.
65-54, timeouts left for Argos are 4, just 1 for the Cougars. If this keeps up, you know Bill's going to be using a couple of them. Maldonado pulls up the free throw line, pulls the dribble over the left-hand side. Cartwright has her pocket picked, and Maldonado going to step out of bounds trying to save that one. It's going to be another turnover.
Yeah, a little too much one-on-one there. They're not playing team-wise. As Parker, she's coming down to visit with the official, and she says, hey, can you please watch her holding me inside, because she was trying to get open. Maldonado couldn't get it to her, and then that was the errant pass that went out of bounds. A turnover, as here come the Cougars with 7:44 to go in the 4th.
Belver back on the floor with her shoes back on. She had some ice on her ankle a moment ago. She kicks the ball over the left-hand side into the corner where they rotate it down into the post. Right there with the quick hands, Parker with the pick. She's going to steal that one away in the hands of Maldonado. Emily with the ball, middle of the floor. Running the offense over the left-hand side. Murphy in the high post, squares up. She's got to be careful that defender crashing down on her. As she will look at the basket, instead hands it back to Maldonado. Emily drives in, flips over to Parker. Parker goes strong to the basket for 2.
She is so tough, so tough. She takes it up there and kicks it in as they need a timeout right here. Cougars are going to take a break with 7:11 to go. Argos are leading at 67-54. It's a full timeout with 7:11 to go in the 4th quarter. We're back in 1 minute right here in KQDI 1450 AM.
For 124 years, Kaufman's Menswear Center has been a proud member of the Great Falls community, supporting local events and high school sports. After all 3 generations of Kaufman's have attended local schools and participated in local and Montana University sports, Kaufman's Menswear Center is proud to bring you this broadcast of high school sports. Kaufman's Menswear Center, a proud sponsor of local high school student athletes. Kaufman's Menswear Center, 411 Central Avenue.
AutoSlide is the new solution that automatically opens and closes sliding doors in your home. AutoSlide easily attaches to most existing, yes, your existing sliding door. Perfect for your pets, the elderly, and physically challenged.
I think the AutoSlide is a really good solution for people with mobility issues, and also if they've got pets, it makes it easier for them. They don't have to keep getting up and down to open the door for the dog.
Call or visit Anderson Glass Doors and Windows today and discover the all-new AutoSlide system for yourself.
Hi, I'm Callie Wilson. I play forward for the University of Providence. You're listening to Star Radio.
Thank you to Anderson Glass and all those great sponsors. Hey, do me a favor, when you're out and about, stop in and say hi to them folks. Thank them for their sponsorship, helping us bring you Argo basketball here on 1450 KQDI and all the sports we do here on Star Radio.
We should have everybody go in and hug Brian.
I think so.
Yeah. He likes that.
So. Brian likes that, yeah. Tell him Sarge sent you. Absolutely. Cougars, little turnaround floater in the lane, no good. Parker Esri right there with the cleanup. Boy, she is just getting beat up down underneath there. She's keeping her composure, doing a nice job. As Maldonado comes out with the ball, 67-54 is the Argo lead. As they're working to Cartwright down to Parker. Strong move to the basket, then dribbles it off of her foot. Unforced error on that one coming out of the pack. Belver hands that one off. Ball's going to be tipped around, and an early Christmas present to Tabin in the right spot at the right time.
Exactly. Tabin kind of cleaned up in the secondary here. Emily's looking at the official and going, you going to let her keep slapping me like this, or should I just dribble up the court? So she takes off to the half court, and they play on with 67-56 lead for the Argos.
Physicality is definitely picked up. Officials letting them play down there as Cartwright trying to get the ball to the left-hand side. She does. Emily drives in. Splits defenders back to Ranich. Jenna pulls the trigger on three. Count it. It's good.
I love the fact when Jenna knocks down the shot, she runs and she always looks at the center court there and just kind of head down, looks up, kind of gives that little smile.
Gives her third tray of the game. She's got 18 points in all. A lot of points being scored by these young players. As the little flip shot, no good. Parker right there with a rebound. This time, Belver's going to get hit on the reach in. As that will be foul number 2 on Martin Blanco.
Substitutions coming in. Ellie Teske will check back in here for UP. Molly Schmidt's on the court now. It's Parker Esray. Also is Cartwright coming on here. And then handling the basketball is Ellie Teske and Jenna Renich as they're in the backcourt. As the man-to-man defense being applied to Jenna Renich, who drives around and gives it to Ellie.
And they'll kick this one in the corner as Molly Schmitz will take her first three-pointer. Comes up short on that front iron as Parker with the rebound. Has a wide open Schmitz underneath, not able to get it to her as Teske works the baseline, picks up her dribble, works back in the hands of Randich. Jenna squares up, rotates the girls around, looking for the screen from Teske, goes around it. They're going to say she double dribbled.
Kind of took that hesitation dribble, and when it comes to rest in the palm of your hands like that, that's when it's a double dribble.
70-56, Argos by 14, 5:30 to go. They've led this one from the start, but the Cougars have been continuing to battle their way back into it. It was a 20-point lead at one point, down to 14. Cougs on the offense now as Tiffany with the ball. Works it over on the right-hand side, picks up her dribble, needs to get rid of it in the corner. She will. Three-point shot is up by Rinsky. That one's no good. Cartwright there has the ball stolen away, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds, so we will keep it here with the Argos.
Marlette will check back in here. She is a fourth-year player for the Mount Royal Cougars in this one. Has had a pretty nice night. She had 10 coming into the contest and continued to kind of take some of the pressure away from Hooper.
Jenna will bring the ball up on the right-hand side. Rinsky right up against her. Little flip shot on the left-hand side. That one's no good. Rebound comes down. They want to run with it. Stanley sees an open lane, pulls up from 12. That's no good. Rebound comes down as Parker will get the rebound. She had a Cougar on her back, and the Cougar had a Argo on her back. So the foul's going to go on the Cougar. That will be foul number 4 on Tabin.
And they're going to call that against Parker, I think.
They're going to change that one to Parker, huh?
Yeah, because and I was watching Parker, and she looked at the official, and she just kind of, she goes, "Are you kidding me?" No, she would have told you a joke, something other than that.
She was the one who didn't foul on that one.
Yeah.
Little 10-foot floater is good by Tiffany there, as all of a sudden we got a 12-point game. You can't sleep on these Cougars. They have come to play here on a Saturday night in Great Falls. As Randich with the ball on the left-hand side, looking for the screen, splits a couple defenders, goes in strong with a left-hand layup. Comes up short on that as Parker tips it back to Ellie. They'll reset the offense through Jenna. Jenna on the right-hand corner, picks up a dribble, goes to Ellie. Ellie with a little push-off. They're going to get her with the travel instead of the foul.
Exactly. I was going to say the least of two evils right there.
Absolutely there. As another substitution, Murphy will come back in. Parker will get a little breather. Coach Bill a little bit worried now as he had been sitting for a while. He is now up pacing the floor, wanting to figure out what we need to do different to stop the flow.
Good looking pink tie he's got on over there too.
70-58, it's fourth quarter action. Argos are still up at the 4:26 mark, but the Cougars are knocking on the door. A little 15-foot floater. That is back-to-back baskets there as Tiffany starting to heat up. She's got 7 in the quarter, 15 in the game.
They've knocked it down to 20 points to 10 now. Cut it in half.
Randage with the ball, picks up a dribble, a little good.
Nice.
Go to White. Brittany goes strong to the basket. That one's no good. As Murphy tips it back out to White. Brittany to Molly. Molly, three-point shot. That one is long. As Ellie will track the rebound down. She'll get it over to Murphy. As Tristan spins, moves in the lane with the right hand. She goes up strong with that one. That one's no good. Schmitz, her putback, that's no good. They're padding their stats on the rebounds.
Somebody take the lid off that thing.
Yeah, Tristan, one more rebound, not able to get it. Goes out of bounds off of her as Maldonado will come back in and Randage will get a breather.
My goodness, they have not made a shot in a while here. They're stuck at 70, and they had 4, maybe 5 opportunities there to get it in, and finally it just goes out of bounds.
As we're going to come back the other way with the Cougars working the ball in the high post. They're going to work it around with Rinsky taking the top of the key, kicks it right-hand side to Hooper. You got to watch her. She can hit from out there. She started the game with 3 big ones, and she'll just work it back in the hands along. Candace drives in, spins the ball off her fingertips, and tries to toss it, and a kick ball.
She kicked it, yeah.
All of a sudden, a soccer game broke out.
That's right. 'Tis the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of which, how about that Emmy McLaughlin here at UP?
Oh, my goodness. We got a lot of good things going on. You saw the lady volleyball team ended up beating LC State 3-0 yesterday. What a beautiful match for them. Of course, a few of those volleyball players floating around the gym as Maldonado brings the ball with a 10-point lead, 3:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Looks to split a couple defender, drives in, picks up her dribble there into the hands of Schmitz. She drops down low in the hands of Murphy. Tristan turn around from 10. No good. Rebound comes down. And the Cougars, once again, they want to run with it. It's going to be Rinsky down the middle of the floor. It's one on floor. She splits 3 defenders. Just throws that one up as Murphy will come down with the rebound. Maldonado works the left-hand side of the floor. He's got Schmitz open in the corner. Decides to keep the ball. Left elbow. Deep pass underneath to Teskey. Ellie, turnaround, goes up strong. Count it.
That's a big shot for Ellie Teskey. Really squared up to the basket, up and in. Makes it a 12-point lead with Parker Esray coming off the floor, or off the bench to get back on the floor after this shot.
And it's going to be Kansas Long with the drive. Teskey with the foul, as Teskey will pick up her second personal there. She was about a half a step behind on that one. Not able to catch up and just went up and hit her on the arm. 72-60, Argos by 12, 2:44 to go as Long will make the first free throw.
Our second game coming up here tonight as we take about a 15-minute break. We'll have the University of Providence taking on Lethbridge. Probably the first real test for Coach Steve Keller as the new coach here at UP, as they won pretty handily last night against Salish Kootenai. They will take on Lethbridge tonight as a second free throw, no good. Hooper's got the rebound. She takes it up and in. Oh, man, things are getting a little interesting there, Randy.
You know, Brittany White did such a good job boxing out that nobody was there to recover that ball when it hit the floor except Hooper. As you said, right-hand layup. It's now a 9-point game. Coach Himmelberg's letting them play, decide not to take the timeout. Maldonado goes baseline, tries to thread the needle across. Hooper ends up tipping that one out of bounds. So we'll keep it here with the Argos with 16 to go on the shot clock. Jenna Randage will come back on the floor. And 2:23 to go on the game clock regulation. 72-63 Argos.
Tristan Murphy is out there. Pretty much the lineup I thought we would see right here throughout the season as Murphy fires from 15.
That one is just off the left-hand side. Rebound does come down in the hands of the Cougars. Belver quickly wants to work it over the left-hand side to Tiffany into the corner. Hooper, she stops, she pops. That one is no good. Parker right there to clean it up. She rebounds the ball and 2 Cougars all in one play.
She is so strong. Look at that. She lifted the one gal off the floor. She turned around with that.
And had a little look for her on top of it. That'll be the second one on Long. With that, Coach Himmelberg wants to call a timeout. We'll do it along with him. It's going to be a 30. We'll be back in a half a minute as you're listening to basketball on 1450 KQDI.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out, delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Doug Ashley on the far sideline, and Mark Schulte over there, and we're kind of sending them signals. Steal, go!
And quickly the Argos are going to come down with Maldonado quickly coming down the floor there as it up by 9. Ball's going to be tipped around. Parker right there will pick up the loose ball. She'll set it up top of the key in the hands of Randish. Wide open, Tristan Murphy. Randish doing a nice job with the look and the dime.
I was going to say, what a great pass that was. 1:48 to go. Argos 74-63.
Tiffany to Belver. Belver wasn't quite ready, did recover on it. Now she's going to spin, move in the lane, goes wide open with her left hand. That's no good. Randich is just ran into from behind. Looks at the official, says, how isn't that a call?
Yeah.
As they will get the turnover against the Cougars, it will be University of Providence ball. Brittany White set to bring it in. Minute 37 to go here in regulation. 74-63. Argos are on. Can they hold on and go 1-0 on the season? Well, we're about to find out. As Brittany White will bring the ball up for UP. She's going to have her pocket picked. Coming out of it, it's going to be number 9 over there. She's going to drive baseline as Long resets it up, hands it off. That one's no good. The rebound and the putback. Count it. It's good for Marlette.
Minute 17 to go here, and these are the mistakes you're going to see happen with a young team. Brittany White should have not been bringing the ball up. Finally, Emily says, give it here. I'm the guard. I'll take care of it.
As now Emily going to use up a little bit of clock. 20 to go on the shot clock. 63 to go on the game clock. As Maldonado tight man-to-man defense, one-on-one. As she has continued to hold her dribble at about 40 feet away. Sees an opening. Tries to pass it down there. The ball's going to be tipped away, and we're going to have a wide open break as Hooper will fast forward it up to Belver, and she'll get the easy basket. Coach Himmelberg wants to take a timeout. We're going to do it along with him. It's going to be a full break. We'll be back at 60 as you're listening to Argo Basketball on 1450 KQDI.
The Celtic Cowboy is never more Celtic than during Sunday brunch. From 10:30 till 2 p.m., enjoy live traditional Irish music along with great food. Order from our regular breakfast menu and choose to add our salad and pastry bar for just $4 more. Or choose our all-you-can-eat salad, pastry, and omelet bar for just $14. Top it off with Build Your Own Mimosa or Bloody Mary bar. Enjoy brunch your way while you listen to live Celtic music at the Celtic Cowboy, where the crack is grand.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
Mom, we're gonna be late! I need a battery.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
I can help you.
Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
Battery Warehouse off of 8th Avenue North and 12th Street.
Hi, my name is Emily Maldonado, and I am a point guard at the University of Providence. You are listening to Star Radio. Go Argos!
Go Argos, go Emily Maldonado. Absolutely. She's about to take the pass from Jenna. She will. 45 ticks to go in regulation. They are going to bring the full court pressures. Randich is going to split the press on the left-hand side. Quick whistle and a foul and a stare from Garners. That'll be foul number 1 on the third-year player from Calgary. Not in the violation yet. It will reset the shot clock as they have one more to go to put the Argos on the free throw line.
9 seconds difference with shot clock and game clock as a full court press being applied here. And silly young mistake thrown out of bounds there. They'll tie it up, jump ball, and that will favor the Argos.
We'll stay with the Argos trying to thread the needle down the sideline to Molly Schmitz. As Coach Bill saying, you don't need to throw that distance like that with all those defenders in the way.
And don't panic. And now they're talking about is the arrow in the right possession.
They're visiting about it.
Reset the shot clock also, they're talking about.
Okay, so that'll give them a new shot clock. 36.3 to go on game clock. 6.3 difference. Brittany White this time will come in over the top to Parker. Once again, double team defense down there, but Jenna smartly throws the ball out to Emily Maldonado, who immediately gets mugged.
Yeah, that's right. How you doing?
So Michelle Tiffany will pick up her first foul. Maldonado will go to the free throw line. How smart a Randage down underneath the basket. Let's use up a little bit of clock here. Resets it all the way out to Emily, and Emily will go to the free throw line where she's been there a couple times tonight.
One of the things I see that the Argos are having issues with is getting the ball in bounds. Obviously, Coach Bill will draw up a play where they go and maybe stack at the half court, at the free throw line, whatever. Everybody scatters. You always come towards the ball. You don't run away from it, and you wanted to get it into your best guards or best free throw shooters' hands in this situation. He will work on that. It's very early in the season, obviously, where they have things to kind of get implemented with this young team. These are the frustrations that you're going to watch with this sophomore freshman team out here. Free throw no good, and Parker's got another rebound.
So they'll immediately go and they're trying to foul Randage, and the official just not having any part of it. Finally, they're able to get their arms around her as Michelle Tiffany will pick foul number 2. That'll send Jenna to the line. And yeah, we don't expect mid-season form till game 2 or 3.
Well, yeah, we want to give them a chance to kind of get warmed up. Yeah, we don't have high expectations.
Yeah. As Jenna goes up to the free throw line, all of a sudden somebody put the cap back on the charity stripe there as the last 3 free throws have been missed. Of course, after you've been to the state national tournament 3 out of the last 4 years, you kind of expect to go again.
Well, and you do hope to make it, obviously. And one of the things I know that Coach Bill has talked about is we're trying to play into shape. There's being in shape, and then there's play shape. As Emily gets a steal here, that's a big steal for Maldonado.
They're trying to catch up to her and foul her, and they're just not getting a hand on her, and they're running the clock down as Michelle Tiffany has had to pick up 3 fouls in a row as the clock is down to 20.2. It's an 8-point lead here in this 4th quarter, 75-67. The Argos are up as you're listening to the Benefits Game of the Week here on KQDI 1450. Maldonado, she missed a couple a moment ago. She won't do that 2 times in a row as this first free throw is up. It is good. Thank goodness she was listening and followed through for that for me.
I'm going to say you and your crystal ball.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it goes in. So
the winning lottery numbers for the Mega Millions is going to be. Yeah,
I didn't get a single number. I'm just telling you.
I didn't either. Second free throw's up. It's good as well. Back-to-back free throws for her. Pushes it out to a 10-point lead. I don't think all the nails are in the lid, but the lid is shut right now as the Argos are going to, looks like they're going to win game number 1 as Maldonado coming up and almost getting a 3rd steal in a row. Tips that one out of bounds. We'll keep it here with the Cougars.
16 seconds to go. Coach Bill will join us. We'll try to catch up to Parker Esray in the post game as we'll talk about this first game.
Hooper set to throw it in. She'll get over the left-hand side into the hands of Tiffany. Back to the top of the key as Rinsky taking a little too much time on the clock, down to 10 seconds. If they're going to try and get some points, they need to shoot. Go into the post, rolling around up underneath. A little extra step there, but they're not going to count it as Tiffany will get the last basket of the game. They'll throw this one in, and it's going to be a final. It's going to be your University of Providence 77, Mount Royal University 69. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with some interviews and our stats right after this as you're listening to Argo Basketball on 1450 KQDI.
The Celtic Cowboy is never more Celtic than during Sunday brunch. From 10:30 till 2 p.m., enjoy live traditional Irish music along with great food. Order from our regular breakfast menu and choose to add our salad and pastry bar for just $4 more. Or choose our all-you-can-eat salad, pastry, and omelet bar for just